You alright, Archie? Liam? And Adam? You alright, guy? I got some early bird catches the worm kind of people today, okay. It's been a matter of 6 seconds. Happy New Year, everyone! Okay, it's been a while since I've done this, eh? Welcome. Alright, Seb. Alright, old Joe. An AEK. Oh, got everyone knocking about. Why can I not hear my... Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I'm being a bit dumb, please. Thank you. Alright. 2025 gone. Roll on 2026. It better be a good year. Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah. Happy New Year, Kiavi. I saw your last short with Charles. Yeah, that was quite fun, that one. But yeah, it's been a very long time since I've been on this. The good up... Oh, well, that's not a good sign. Why is my car not changed livery? Uh-oh. 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 Wait. Wait, no, 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 wait, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Technical difficult. I should have probably noticed that beforehand, to be honest. Hang about. Oh, what a day. What a day. Got 500 subs in 2 days. Good job, mate. Well done. Happy New Year, Archie. Okay, let's try and figure why this ain't working. Am I being dumb? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Good to see that, you know, I'm just being really dumb. You know, that's good to know. It's what you want. You know, you wanna look really stupid. I didn't put the mod on. How stupid do you have to be to not put the mod on of the one thing that you're doing? Oh my, okay, well at least it doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. Okay, good. Let's save the preset so I don't have to do that every time. Go away. Make sure that's on as well. Okay, go. I played 2019. I only played that one a little bit, but I remember it being quite good. So, yeah, not bad that. Give me 1 second. Game should be good now. I don't know why the mod turned itself off. That was a bit strange, but there you go. Okay. Awesome. I'm really dumb. I didn't even... Oh my. I am so stupid. Honestly. Right, hang on. I've got to do it again. Oh, hang on, right. My tabby cat's laying on you. Unreal stuff. Well done. Okay, here we go. And then, is this even the right one? I don't know. Kabooey. Kabooey. It was good. Every time I launch my game, I have to unplug and plug my wheel back in, and that's just like a usual routine, but I just sort of forgot, because I'm dumb. Okay. That should be the last time. Oh no. Why is my wheel not working? Oh no. How do I manage this? I know I had one day off, but like seriously, how am I this dumb? Oh, please wake up, please. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You're right, Alex. Races, we've got Silverstone and Spa today. Unfortunately, it seems I've got to waste time trying to fix all the things that I usually would fix before I start. Let's see if... the mod still ain't working. Oh, no. Welcome to F125 mods. They just are the most unreliable thing ever. Why are you not working now? I hate doing this, you know. Okay, everyone go make a cup of tea or something, because this is going to take a while. Unfortunately. I've had a brain fart. Not really. It's just that usually this stuff I resolve before starting the stream, but I just kind of haven't. I've just kind of started. You're in America? Good stuff, Nathan. You're right, Sophie. What a day. What a day. Oh, hang on. My wheel's turned on. That's good. Now we just gotta hope the mod works. Honestly, if the Lamborghini livery mod doesn't work, then we're in a right load of trouble, because I'm using like a different updated launcher for the mods, and if that don't work, I'm gonna have to go back to the old one. But the old one, there's loads of mods that don't work, so we might be in the mud, to be honest. Like, we might be mudded. We are kind of hoping for a Christmas miracle. And the mod still ain't working. Okay. What do I do? Like, what can I do? Oh, let's just go from bad to worse. Might have to just bin off the stream, you know, or just quickly change it and do something else, because this just ain't working. For some reason, the Lamborghini mod just won't have it anymore. Okay, what if I turn off every other livery mod and I just have the Lamborghini one? Which is, that's not how I had it before, but that seems to be the only way forward. The Schumacher career would probably work, yeah, it's just that I wanted to have a bit of a breather from that, considering I'd done it like 16 days in a row. Oh, now everything's broken. Oh, what is happening? Genuinely. What is that? I've never seen this happen in my life. Oh my. What a joke. Today ain't my day. Well, to be honest, this is just normal. My PC has usually this many problems and some. It's just for some reason I just forgot to actually go and, like, find them beforehand. And then fix them before starting stream. I'm just a bit of an idiot, to be honest. Right, I've got just the Lamborghini mod and nothing else. No name changes, no engine changes, nothing. Bit unfortunate, but if I can't get it to work in the next like 5 minutes, I might just bin it off because I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, great work yourself, Lewis. Mercedes World Champions.
Oh, shut up. Alright, I now have nothing. And it still doesn't work. Okay. That might be it, you know. It could be the shortest stream ever. I can't really be bothered, like, changing the thumbnails and titles or everything to something else. It just simply won't have it. Okay, let's try something else. I don't want to do this, but I don't really have a choice. No, I don't want to launch that. Go away. Surely I didn't delete it, right? This PC simplified. I want to try and find the old launcher, but I don't think I'll have it. It's obviously some confliction with the version 3 of this launcher rather than version 2. Aha, SERP's launcher, that's the one. Alright, you. Run as administrator. Okay. Load preset. Lamborghini. Turn that off. Yep, we want Benetton. Want the engine. We want Ferrari and Haas. We want Honda. Yep, Lamborghini regular version, yep. McLaren. Yep, Red Bull, Ford. And then we want Toro Rosso, and I think that's it. Okay. This might be the one. I don't know. It's not letting me do anything. Alright, that. Okay, hang on. Just to recap. Audi, yes. Benetton. Ferrari, Haas, Honda, or Aston Martin. McLaren, Red Bull. Mercedes, Toro Rosso, Williams. I'm missing one team. I'm not really bothered. Okay. Let's see if this is the one. Come on. Come on. Okay, the game's launching. Jace, I'm having a stinker. I've been here 17 minutes and I ain't achieved nothing because, well, my Lamborghini mod just won't work. But this could be it. Oh, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Do you know what's even worse, right? Is that even if I get this working, I've got to do Poxy Silverstone. I don't like that track. So even if I get it to work, it's just like, oh no. Only saving grace is that Spa's directly afterwards, but let's see. It's a good start. It seems like the race suits and everything's working, but now is the big one. Does it work? Obviously, there won't be team name changes. Honestly, I couldn't give a monkeys, to be honest. I only care about the livery, obviously. Come on. Oh, we are so back! Come on! Oh, okay. Right. Now we know. Yes. Look at this. Yes. Yes. Way! We're up and running. Okay. Alright, good. So if I ever want to play the Lamborghini My Team, I just have to use the old launcher rather than the new one. You'd think it would work considering it's new, but there you go. How do I change my logo? Because I want to see if the logo is working, but I don't know if I can do that. Would it be team identity? There you go. Badge select. Oh, yes! 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 Right, one more thing. Let me pause that. There we go. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Okay, let's just... Honestly, I'll flash the standings up for a brief second, but honestly, I just want to get straight into it because I've wasted way too much time. So, we currently sit first in the driver standings. We've got 3 wins out of 4. We are, 6 points ahead of Oscar Piastri. Ayrton Senna drives for Red Bull, which is quite fun. In the R&D, we are currently 3rd fastest overall. Our drivers are Jenson Button and Nico Hulkenberg, who is missing 18 upgrades, which is quite fun. And that's it. That's all you're getting. Let's go. Run, run, run. Okay. I just can't believe that the Lamborghini My Team livery mod doesn't work with the SERPs launcher 0.3. Interesting, but you know what? It might have taken 20 minutes, but we're here. We're locked in, and we're going to Silverstone. Let me make sure I've... Oh, our engines are good. Okay, let's go. Alright, Jackson. Okay. Why does it say Las Vegas though? This is Britain. This is not Las Vegas. Right, bruh. Well, I'm gonna put in the fuel though. That doesn't make a difference.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car. Okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So go and give them a try.
Thank you, Mark. I'm good. How about me? Ugh. Well. I might be alright now, because I got it working, but yeah, I just spent the best part of 20 minutes trying to get my my Lamborghini mods to work, and they just sort of weren't, so yeah. I'm doing a career where I'm racing 100 AI in Aston Martin, and I'm qualifying 1/10 behind Verstappen. That's pretty good, yeah. Do you know what is a bit crap? Is that I'm working on another video similar to my most recent one where I won Hamilton his 8th title, which, by the way, I don't really set expectations, but I'm quite disappointed that it only got to around 600 views, considering my previous one got to 34,000. But anyway, I'm working on a video similar to that. And what I noticed is that even when I'm in the worst car, in this case, I'm in a Racing Bulls, I'm still leading the championship in a 12-race calendar on 110 AI by a very large margin. And I had to sort of counterfeit, like, DNFs and incidents to make it seem close. But realistically, if I wanted to, I could just go in like a Williams or a Haas, and I'd just win the championship on 110. So I can't really make videos like my Hamilton one that exciting, but oh well. Now, Silverstone, arguably my worst or second worst track on this entire calendar, so we're looking for sort of damage and limitation, you know? We might only have a 6-point lead in the drivers. I'd be surprised if I come out of this weekend still in first, purely because, like I said, I'm just useless at this track. You never know, you know? Our car's it's quite good in this. No, ignore that. I mean, like, yeah. In the Michael Schumacher career, where I was, you know, 2 points off winning the title, which is still very hurtful, I had, at best, the, what, 5th best car? This is 3rd best. So I'm hoping through the power of Car Merchant, I can put up a bit of a challenge.
And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information.
All right, James.
Well done.
Mark, you seem louder than normal. Do you mind being a bit more quiet? Come on now. The kids are trying to sleep. On my 7th litre of lemonade. It's probably going to start turning yellow in a minute. And what I'm going to try and do today, though, is I'm kind of already doing it, but I want to just race, drive my car, and not complain about anything. Because that's my biggest failing, is that when I'm in a disadvantageous, if that's even a word, position, or I'm losing, I get right bitchy. I want to try and avoid that today. This will obviously be a good way to test tyre wear as well. I probably should have looked at what it was before I started this lap. No, I've pressed the wrong button. Unlucky. And of course, we've got, after a very long absence, the V10 engine is back. Screaming away into the distance. And it does sound bloody lovely. Alright, so it's on 8%. Oh. Have you noticed that when you change modes in the F1 game, the audio gets louder? Finally! Someone else has it! Yes, I have that happen every stream. Every single stream, when I finish a race, I have to go into the settings and lower the audio. And then when I do another stream, I can, like, put it back up. I thought I was going insane. No, someone else has it. Yeah, well done. Oh, I mean, I don't get that per game mode. I get it per race. If I do today, you'll see. I'll finish the British Grand Prix. I'll go into Spa, and my game will double in volume. Have I played Assetto Corsa? I have, not very much. I basically exclusively play F1 on my wheel and stuff. But Assetto Corsa is a good game. I like it. If you set your absolute best lap around Austria, what position would you be? It is 317,000 players. Well, I have one. It's top... I know it's top 3%, and that was without the racing line, which I had about 15 minutes of experience on, but I very rarely play time trial, if ever. So, I can't really give you much info. I know at Jeddah, in about 20 minutes, I got to top 1,000. I just bought the Williams 1/18 scale car. If you could have any model, what would it be? Ooh. That's a good question. I know this might be a bit strange, but it's just what's on the top of my head. The first Sauber that Checo Perez drove in, because I feel like that's just a nice car, and also Checo's my favourite. So, what was that year? 2014? Because was it 2011? I don't remember. No, was it 2011? I know 2013 he was at McLaren, 2012 he was at Sauber, 2014 he was at Force India. Is that right? I don't know. It's snowing in my area? Oh, lucky. I didn't get anything. It's not even cold either. That's global warming for you. No, not really, but yeah. Outside, it's absolutely freezing. Like, it's nearing the minuses. But indoors, in like any British house, it's quite toasty. Even without radiators, because we have insulation, so... So I'm noticing the tyre wear is going up about, what, 7% a lap? That's too much. Let's lower this all the way down and see what that does. Honestly, with the whole, like, AI tyre war that's going on right now, where no matter what I do, the AI have superior tyre wear, I might just have to leave the diff at 20 or lower for the entire race, just so I have a chance. How long have we been live? We've been live 27 minutes, but I've only just started because I spent the first 20 minutes trying to fix my game because my mods weren't working. Which I do apologise for. I should have done that before starting the stream. I just didn't think. I should try a Tesla F1 team. If there's a mod for it, then, like, sure, but I don't know. Can I try a Hyundai F1 career? That's a cool idea. I mean, to be honest, any sort of brand brought to the game's a cool idea. I'm streaming on YouTube, YouTube Shorts, Twitch, and Kick. And I want to stream on TikTok because I feel like that would just be really good. But I need 1,000 followers, and even though I've had a video break the 200k view barrier, I gained like no followers. It was weird. Tesla makes you want to vomit. They are very ugly cars, and they're very heavy. I mean, I'm not that interested in, like, just general cars. But even if I had to, like, pick one, I'd rather, like, I don't know, a 10 grand Renault Clio or something. Elon Musk World Drivers Champion. I feel like I'll get a bit, that's a bit of a controversial one. Funny idea, though. I definitely want to do more, like, simulation videos, you know, like the one that absolutely banged, because the video I'm currently working on, and also my most recent video, take longer, and yet they're just not as successful. So I want to do things like that. Like, I brought Nissan to F1 and, like, simulated 10 seasons, and then see if they can win the championship, and things like that. I know that's been done way too much, but I'm not creative, so I'll just, yeah, plagiarize, basically. Oh. Still can't look at chat for even a second without going off. That's when you know I'm, you know, back to me normal best. Tesla Formula 1 team with Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos as the drivers. I don't think I'm gonna do that. You're right, Jack and Jolly. Why does that sound like a really old cartoon? I don't know. Do you know what's weird about this track is that I do really like it and I feel very quick. But when you compare it to the AI, especially during quali in the race, I'm off, like, way off it. Like, we're talking, I mean, I remember in my Michael Schumacher career, I was losing a second a lap to the top 5. When on every other track, I'd be in the top 5. It's very strange. When did I start on Twitch and Kick? Same as YouTube, really. I did have, like, a Twitch-only phase for a while back in, like, 2020. Hello, move, thanks. But since I started this channel, I basically just had it You know, same with my TikTok, Instagram, and like Twitter and things. I just made them all at the same time. So, late 2022. And that's what was really annoying. I used to use a website called Restream to multi-stream, and with that, not only was there a watermark, but you could only stream to like 2 other things at once. So I had to use 2 different versions of OBS just so I could stream to YouTube Shorts as well. Hello? Hello? It's kind of... Hello? Hello? Thanks. Oh my, what are you doing? And then I discovered that there's actually a plugin you can get for OBS that lets you stream to as many different things as you want for free. So that was quite sad.
Program complete.
Which is, of course, what I use now.
Well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the
Nikola
garage.
Tesla is the driver with infinite ERS. That is unbelievable. Nice. Alright, just quali pace remaining, and then we can, well, we've got quali pace, and then when we finish that, we'll go into quali. That's quite fun, isn't it? Apart from Alonso fans, yeah. I am an Alonso fan as well, yes. That's me. Although it's like I always say, apart from like Mazepin and some very precise others, I'm kind of a fan of everyone. With, of course, my select 4 to 5 favourites. Alright, this will be a good test to see if I've actually got any pace in this car. Or actually, no, it won't, because there's kind of a Ferrari in the way. I'm also running the wrong diff setting. So, yeah, maybe not. Right, I just lost 0.3 of a second in one corner there, so that's obviously something to look into. Try the Mark Webber line. Alright, let's do something risky. Yeah, that wasn't actually that risky. The young pilot of the future, very much so. Does it snow in Britain? Very, 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 very rarely. I'd say once every 3 years. It might have snowed in some areas, but where I live, I've not seen snow since I was about 10, so nearly a decade ago.
Okay,
see, that's what I mean. Like, where is all that time? Where can I find that time? They want me to go not just 7 temps quicker. They want me to find, like, half a second in that final sector. I can't go any quicker. Well, I probably can, but not by that much. I've recently started a new career. I got pole in Bahrain by 16 thousandths. Yeah, that is quite close, isn't it? 1 out of 5. Nice. Good start, and yet I'm still, you know, 2 seconds ahead of everyone else. Okay, cool. I think that's everything. Yeah. Alright, let's get into quali.
And if today's...
I need 50 followers. I think, no, I saw something where if you want to stream on, like, PC, you need 1,000. It also just says on the app, like, I need 1,000, so it's tough. Does it snow in British? I just realised you said that. Alonso's the best rookie? Yeah, he's not a bad rookie, is he? I mean, he's had a good first season. I have a question. Why is snow always white? What? I like that. That's good. How can I get mods on Xbox? The short answer is you can't. Hence why I moved from PlayStation to PC. There might be some crazy, like, USB conversion hacking stuff that you can do, but as far as I'm aware, it's always and will always be PC only. You alright, Brent? I mean, yeah, I used to spend my childhood trying to search how to get Minecraft mods on PS4, and then just sort of realize you can't. I play F1 too, good stuff. No, it's a joke, Adam. They're saying because snow's white, why can't it be black or Asian? It's not a bad one, to be fair. Okay, Quali, I think I'm going to up me downforce a tad. I don't think he's going to do anything, but why not? And I don't really know what to do. Just sort of get into it and see what we can get up to. It's not really racist humour. Actually, I don't know. I don't know. Who am I in the game? I'm Jensen Button, driving for the Lamborghini My Team. Alright, Considering Hulkenberg has 18 less upgrades than me, that seems like a good lap that I'm going to struggle to beat. But a 26.3 is the one. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, okay, wheels on, good. We have got 8 minutes remaining in this session. Obviously, just getting out of Q1 is the main target. But I need to sneeze. Oh, no. We're alive. We're alive. I've got steamed up glasses now, but we're alive. I've noticed the understeer through that corner's really bad. Or oversteer, rather, whatever one, I don't know. Does that mean I can't get mods on PS5? That is correct, yes. Come on, you beauty. Show me that Italian speed. Just thinking about it, surely I haven't even really thought about it. Our main rival should be Ferrari, really, shouldn't they? Considering, well, they're also Italian and like a ginormous Italian brand. I am on PC, yes. That's how I've got all the mods going on. Well, that's not good. Okay, unlucky. I don't know. That was a weird one, that. I could put my diff on 0. Alright, hang on, let me quickly blow my nose, because, you know. Yeah. Fun fact, that was my 20-second sneeze since I woke up. So yeah. Do I like my car oversteery or understeery? Well, understeer is always slower. So even though I hate oversteer with a passion, I'd pick it purely because, well, yeah. It's just, understeer will always be slow, whereas oversteer, depending on your driving style, you know, you can make it work. I'm going to do something a bit risky, and I'm going to go out on my used tyres, because I think there is more than enough pace in there to at least just get into Q2. So yeah, for this. Oh no. Alright.
30 seconds left in the session.
Oh, I'm all flustered. There's too many buttons. And think of how many the real life drivers have to press. Oh, goodness me. Alright, here we go. Cool dog. Massive follow on Twitch. Thanks, mate. And Happy New Year's. No, 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 don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why? 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 This is not looking good. Why am I counting my sneezes? Just because, I don't know, I just do. Because I sneeze so much, it's like, oh, I might as well keep count. Well, I'm half a second down, but remember, I did lose over a second when I went off, so I'll gain that back. Oh, no. Alright, come on, big maggots and Beckett's. Okay, I've lost a bit of time somehow. All good. Now, that's where I went off, so if I don't go off, I should gain quite a bit of time. There you go.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session, and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
26.2, I think that's enough. Oh yeah, lovely. Okay, despite used tyres, we make it through. I mean, I still got ahead of Hulkenberg. Nice. That's encouraging, that. Meant it platonically. Oh, I love you too, Jack. That's weird. I don't think it's weird. You don't have to reserve saying I love you to just your significant other and like your family. What's the difference changing DRS to the front wing next season? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm way too dumb to understand it all. Have you seen the new Max merch? The Red Dead Redemption one is fire. Wait, that sounds amazing. I have not seen that. No, I'm going to have to look at that immediately. That sounds unbelievable. Like in Max Verstappen and Arthur Morgan on one like piece of merch. That sounds unreal. I want an F1 team with Ross Brawn as the team principal, Newey as the design lead, Bono and GP as engineers, and Lewis and Jensen Button as the drivers. That does sound like a match made in heaven, to be fair. Congrats, Chelsea. Okay. Can we have a bit of an incident-free Q2, please? Just, you know, a decent lap, nothing special. Get into Q3. Bob's your uncle, you know, just say nice, you know. Nothing crazy. Just a humble little, like, 26.6 or something. Actually, I might have to do a bit more than that now, considering... What was it, a 26.8? That was only good enough for PA. I'm going to need a bit more. Ross Brawn's one of the greatest team principals of all time. Well, obviously. I don't think he was team principal at Ferrari, but he was right involved when Michael Schumacher was dominating. And then, of course, to be fair, with Brawn, it's a strange one, because, like, it's technically just Toyota with a different name. And, obviously, because of their investment, they couldn't upgrade their car. So I don't know how much Ross actually contributed, but you have to, I mean, obviously, you know, he was at Ferrari when Schumacher won everything. He was at Brawn when that happened, obviously. And then he was at Mercedes and, like, must have had some role in building them up. So, yeah. I don't know about team principal, but he's definitely one of the most key figures in Formula One. Okay. Much cleaner and nicer lap, that. 25.4, top 4. That's what you want. Was he technical director? I have no idea. I just know he was involved. My history don't go that far back, you know? DRS to both wings reduces the drag coefficient, which reduces overall drag but reduces grip. Yeah. There you go, everyone. I know. Fastest sector 1, eh? that leads me to believe I need even more downforce. Now, I could increase my rear wing, but to be honest, that's not allowed under Park Ferme, and I have it off for some reason. So to avoid cheating, I'm just going to leave that as that. But actually, that explains why I've got a bit of oversteer, of just the sheer difference. I might actually go the opposite way and just go full straight line speed. And then, obviously, I have a bit more of a balanced package. But that should be enough to get through. I mean, yeah, I've got a 1.7 second. Look at the margin. 1 second between P9 and 10. And the only front runner not involved is Hulkenberg, which, to be fair, that's valid, because he's got 18 less upgrades than me. He is basically in the worst car on the grid, so I don't really mind. You know what, Hulkenberg, you got into Q2, he beat Hadjar, valid. Should I buy the F1 game? Well, I think it's a very good game. And, of course, F1 26 is going to be a DLC for F1 25. So you need to own 25 to play 26. So for that reason as well, I'd say yes. Alright, Q numero 3. I assume, yep, the lap times are going to get pretty ridiculous, as you can see. I'd be very surprised if I can lap into the 28s. That seems a bit over the top, you know. I'm also going to go out a bit early, because I'm a bit... Oh, actually, no, the rain's fine. Quick double check. New tyres. Aero's good. Let's have it. I just got the F1 game mobile, which is the Temu version. Oh, that's good. As long as it's alright, I'm sure. Oh, it's raining. Okay, I'm lucky. I appreciate the weather radar telling me that, you know. It said it was dry. And it's not. Cheers. Okay. Well, you never know. I might be able to beat Stroll still, but I doubt it. Oh, stop calling me Derek. It's really not nice. Who's this behind me? What are you doing, McLaren? What even is this chat anymore? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm only half a second down. That's not too bad. Considering it's raining. I mean, why wouldn't it be raining in Britain? You know what I mean? Christmas in 11 months? He's early to the decorations. That's true. I forgot to do that. I think I'll do that after the stream. I had like a whole plan. I was going to take that down, but yeah. It might be set to approximate, but I can still be frustrated at the Lando Norris Russia 2021 approach, in that we're just ignoring the weather radar. Yeah, I understand he's called Delightful Derek, but I still take insult that I take it as an insult because I genuinely just do look like him, and it's rather sad. Well, that was a fun mixed conditions lap, but of course, it results in me starting 10th for the Grand Prix. Honestly, that might just be what I can do. My pace is going to be a bit, you know,
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Okay. Oh, only 2 seconds off. Not bad. Realistically, the absolute best I was going to get is P6. Which still ain't bad. That's not bad. Okay, might be alright. Sorry, I won't do it again. No, you can do it again, mate. Don't feel free. You know? Feel free. I don't mind. Okay. Let me check something. Where's the... Oh, there. You're right. There you go. All right, begin. I didn't even look at where Oscar Piastri's starting. Of course, Piastri is only 6 points behind in the drivers. So, yeah, that's going to be tough. But you never know. Maybe I'll turn into a prime Jensen Button. Although saying that, did he even get a podium at his home Grand Prix? I don't remember. I don't know. Got work, see you tomorrow. See you later, Rion.
Welcome you to the...
Bye-bye. One stopper. Yeah. Realistically, the one stopper will always be best. Because that's just how the game works. 68% still seems way too high. Does that account for differential changes? Because surely if I put the diff on like 10, it won't be anywhere near that high. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I should leave my diff high, though, for the opening lap. And then when we're in the clear a little bit, you know, the action's died down a bit, then we can lower it, you know. Really? 2.5 extra laps of fuel seems way too much. Did Jensen ever win the British Grand Prix? No. I know that. I know he didn't do that. Oh, I don't know what to do about me fuel. I'll just do that. I don't know. Right, let's go. British Grand Prix. A balloon.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the
Remember you?
Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's
just
race?
by name, I'm going to say no, but if you can repeat a message you might have said, then maybe.
As the cars make their way back.
Oh, you're Flossie. Oh, now I do know. I do remember you, yeah. There you go. Decent. I remember you, yeah. I remember that name at least. Because Lewis exists? Maybe, but also you'd think he'd have his best chance in 2009 and just sort of couldn't do it. But yeah, 9 wins at Silverstone is outrageous. We've said it 8 times before. Here's a 9th for you. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix. And now it's time for Jensen Button to tackle the British Grand Prix. Here we go. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, it's a good start, you know. It's a great start. See you later, Stroll. You're useless. Round the outside of Yuki Tsunoda. No, unlucky, mate. Oh, you know I'm sending up the inside of you, mate. Have some fun. See you later. Boom! Round the outside of George Russell. Kimi Antonelli, rather. Come on, then. Come on, then. Oh, no. I'm on wide. Good start, though. 2 places gained on the opening lap. Abash. Hello, welcome. My name is Fat Krim, and you've been done. See you later. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Keep up the great work. I'm gonna try. Give my best. Right. I think now we can begin to lower the differential. We've got the jump at the start. We've gained the posies. Well, that's very wide from Charlie. And my straight line speed seems right decent. Come on, then. Come on. Oh, you won't see this very often. Up the inside of Ayrton Senna. Come on. Oh, I've gone off. I don't really know what to do about that, to be honest.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I'm just going to carry on. It'll probably get me back anyway. Ooh, oversteer theory. Okay, definitely that corner. Oh my! I just lost like half a second. Woohoo! Ugh. How do I get 26 laps? It's a half-length race. And Silverstone's 52, so half that. 26. Decent. Alright, I'm going to treat this race as not a practice session as say, but like a test session. I want to see just how much 10% differential makes a difference. Keep going wide through there as well. Where's Yuki going in 26? Nowhere. He's a Red Bull reserve. And he has no full-time seat, which is tough. Because he's more than good enough. But welcome to Red Bull's second seat. You get put in that, your career's basically done before it really starts. Okay, Charlie seems to be falling a little bit back from his more experienced, more successful, better driver as his teammate. See if we can get the pass, although I don't know, that might be a bit tricky. Come on. Bit more. Go on then! Let's try not to go off this time. That was a much cleaner move. Well done, me. And somehow I'm up to the top 5. And once again, I go wide through that corner. I just love it, I do. I love going wide through there, as it seems. Good to know. Hajar's the number 2. He is indeed, yeah. But Yuki's the reserve, so he's their 3rd driver now. Unluckily for Hajar as well, because he's probably going to get the same treatment as any other Red Bull Junior in history. See, I match... Oh, no, okay, never mind. I thought I actually could match the Ferrari straight line speed, considering I feel like my downforce is, like, good and low. But it seems, no, that's not the case. My straight line speed, even with the AI having DRS, is still just inferior. 26 laps, it's just the race distance is on 50, or long, or half. Honestly, I never expect to stay ahead of Charlie for long. DRS is just a bit too powerful, but we could give it a go.
Tyre condition still looking good.
It don't feel that way, Mark. Believe me, mate. Yeah, they're not awful to be fair, but still not good. I'm still now going to start losing like over a second a lap to everyone else. That's just always what happens. I'm used to it at this point. '21 flashbacks. Okay. Yes, I kind of did that on purpose. But at the same time, that was some good racing. Okay. Really? 4.1 already? I don't agree with the second seat curse. Gazio and Albon are still around and Ricciardo got a chance. Yeah, in that regard, then yeah. But I also just mean that, like, no one probably until the end of time, unless Max retires, will be able to, like, get anywhere near him. And what I mean is it will be a constant thing of Red Bull will sign a rookie or a driver, they'll do shit because it's the second Red Bull. They'll get sacked, rinse and repeat, like they have done. Checo only got so long because the car was that good, and also he was probably giving them a really stupid amount of money. For the AR-90, it's really fast. Honestly, it's not the actual... It's not really the direct pace that's the issue here. The issue is that under DRS conditions, the AI have the most ridiculous straight line speed you could ever see in your life. And the amount of, like, tyre wear that I have compared to the... I say it every stream. The tyre wear difference between me and every other AI is outrageous. I'm currently, you know, nearing the 40s on my front left. The AI probably aren't even in the 20s yet. And as far as I'm aware, that's because the AI actually aren't programmed. They don't have tyre wear, basically. They just drive slower to, like, maybe compensate. So it's very evident that they are pushing. They're not, like, being easy on the throttle. It's very evident they are giving it the beans like I am, and yet their car just don't... I don't know. That's all I'll say on the matter. It's just that's why, you know, the cars ahead are starting to dump a second on me a lap. Because it's like I always said, the 20% curse. As soon as my tyres get to around 20%, that's when it switches from me, you know, having a good advantage on the pace to suddenly being extremely slow, like 1 second off. Because that's when, for me at least, that's when the first big shift happens. That's when I'll go from, say, like, now, rather than lapping in the 28s, now I'll be lapping in the 29s and maybe in the 30s. That happens after 20. Doing 28.5s, that's really not that bad. Point is, it's a problem with the game, and I hope they change it. Here comes Ayrton Senna looking for revenge. Can he get it done? Oh, that's going to get quite close. Right, we're good. I like how you say 28.5 like that's slow. That's really not that slow. Hello? Can we behave a little bit? Oh my, it's going from bad to worse. It's a bit early. We must be going for the two-stopper.
Okay, Nico's into the pits.
I think regardless of my pace, I still don't think the two-stopper is going to work. Although Hamilton did that once last in a different career mode, and he absolutely cooked me. Mate, I know how to drive this car, right? I'm just saying facts. Don't need to read too much into it. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, I'm so dead. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not 2021 again. Okay. That was way too close. It's just racing. True. I'm allowed to complain, though. Just like, you know, Verstappen does every single race. Of course, the stakes are different, but you know what I mean. Alright, Jax. You came at me like a torpedo. Great reference, that. It's just racing. No, you came back to be that good. That was a horrible accent. I'm sorry. I feel bad for, like, everyone behind me because they're all over a second a lap quicker, but they can't get past me because, you know, the cars are big. So it's really tough for them. I'm doing an Alonso Monaco 22 at the minute, like, even though I'm at a track where you can overtake. It's really tough. On the softs, well, obviously, I'll probably be doing 26s on softs. But why would I go to softs? They'd be dead in 3 laps. Not again. I wonder why the AI choose to use so much battery down this straight, because it doesn't really work. I mean, yes, they do have a go, but look at the result. They end up losing out. I don't know. I feel like it'd be better used down a different straight. Can't break the draft? That is true, yeah. Ugh. I'm losing more than a second a lap now. Why do I keep going wide through there? Am I taking too much speed or something? It's really annoying me. Every single lap I go wide. Driver in front.
It's Hamilton ahead.
Yep.
Time last lap, 1 minute 29.5. Okay,
Whoa!
keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 9.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Come on, mate, we're dropping back by a second a lap.
Come on, mate. Yeah, let me just put an extra turbocharger in my engine. But there you go. So Hamilton's doing 29.5s. I'm doing high 30s. Wow. I've never seen me play Monaco before. That's because it's just too easy. With the AI, even at 110, I will win regardless of what happens by about 30 seconds. For some, I think it's because the AI always run 27 wings no matter the track. At Monaco, that obviously makes them really bad. If you leave a space to dive bomb, they will. Well, they won't, because that's not, the AI are not that good at racing. They won't dive bomb me ever. The AI don't break later to get a move done. They'll break at the same point. That's why it's so easy to defend. It shouldn't be that way, but it is, unfortunately.
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
I am pushing! I'm sorry that I clearly have a latent skill issue, but, like, you can't just go, oh, yeah, push, mate, like I'm currently not. I'd like to know how dead my tyres would be if I was running a higher diff. Because it's currently on the lowest setting you can go, and they are still 70% in 11 laps on the lowest diff setting. Right, yeah, see, that's where the issue's rising.
I've got information on Albon for you. Okay, they're out of this race.
It's no wonder I'm so slow. My tyres are wearing by that much on the lowest diff. Why? That is absurdity. That's not normal. I know differential don't really do that much, but still.
Pit now, pit now.
Imagine what would happen if I had my diff at 100. I'd probably get a puncture.
Caution.
Impressive, really.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
That was way too early. But I'm scared, I got PTSD. I always brake too late. Got Monaco lined up? I don't know. Like I said, it'd just be too easy. It'll be a free win, regardless of how good my car. I mean, I done a Porsche my team a while ago. Just rub salt in the wound, mate. Yeah, nice, decent. But yeah, I was in the slowest car. I done an extra pit stop, and I had a 10-second penalty, and I still won by over 10 seconds. So it just wouldn't be fair. I mean, of course, I still favour the calendar to tracks I'm either good at or that I like, but tracks like Monaco would just be a bit too easy. It's like I keep saying, my pace don't feel that bad. I don't understand how I can possibly go quicker. It's just simply tyre wear, that's it. Everything else is looking good. But that's been the case with every single race I've done since F1 23, so it's nothing new. Don't know why I keep moaning on about it. Oh, nice. Need a different soundtrack, I think. I do find it funny that every single time I do Silverstone or Zandvoort, it always ends with me being in the right mood. So I don't know why I keep including them on the calendar. I'll go wide again. Now, next lap, I'm going to put 110% of my focus into not going wide through there. Will I win this season? Probably not.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now.
Yeah,
Everything's looking good.
See, I can't really do anything about that. The overcut. I can't do anything. Because if I'm on the mediums, I'll be a second a lap slower, and even brand new hards, I'm still slower than the AI on the mediums. That should tell you all you need to know. And stop fucking complaining! My God, grow up! Oh. Just get me a little PA and go home. Also, one of the McLarens is stuck behind Stroll, which is nice. Oh no, that's my teammate, never mind. Send it! Ugh, why is that corner so awful? I managed to finish work in 20 minutes. Is that a new world record? It sounds like it to me. Gone wide again. .29.0 though. That's, you know, that's nearly 2 seconds quicker than before. And I've come out ahead of Senna, so it's awful, but it could be worse. That's the way you got to look at it. I'll probably finish P8, but you know what? That's fine. Because I'll probably go to Spa and mop the competition with everyone. So that'll be fine. That's a thought. Ain't Spa a sprint? Oh. I honestly wish you could just turn off sprints, because I just don't like them. They feel like the biggest waste of time. I think they need to change the points. Make it mean something, rather than just 8, 7, 6, 5, whatever. They should make it like 12, 9, or have like a gap between first and third and things. I feel like finishing third in a sprint shouldn't correlate to finishing, what, 7th in a Grand Prix. Why are there fireworks going off? You're a bit late, to be honest. Only by 3 days. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with these fireworks. There were fireworks going off at 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve. So, 3 a.m. on the 25th of December. Meanwhile, all the kids are trying to sleep and they're setting off fireworks. And there was fireworks basically the entire day of New Year's Eve. So they didn't wait until it was New Year's. They just done it at like 3 p.m. It was very strange. Senna's on new... Everyone's on new tyres. It's just... Yeah. History tells us I'll finish P8. But maybe if Tsunoda can be his normal self and like return to being really slow, we can go for a P6. But I'd be surprised. I really hope that Lando Norris is currently leading the Grand Prix and not Oscar Piastri, because that would be devastating for the title. That would be really bad. Favourite drivers, Checo, Perez, Jenson Button, Max Verstappen, probably. It's my top 3. Although Valtteri Bottas is up there. Charles Leclerc's up there, Lando Norris is up there, Oscar Piastri's up there, so all of those, really, kind of. Checo is my undisputed absolute favourite, though. He's the only reason I'm here today streaming. If he retired, I would have just binned it off. Title rival is Oscar Piastri. He is, he's 6 points behind going into this race. If he's winning, after the race, he'll be leading by what? If I somehow finish 7th, that'll give me, what, 6 points? Oscar gets, so he'll have a 19-point swing, so he'll be 13 points ahead going into Spa. Oh, look at this, you got a bit of fighting up ahead. Maybe a little off goes Tsunoda, through goes Jensen. Angle. Oh, okay. Prediction for the 26 championship? I have no idea, mate. It could literally be anyone. Gut feeling just says George Russell and Mercedes, but I don't know. It's not really based on anything. NASCAR drivers, I've never watched NASCAR in my life, and when I do, I turn it off. So, unfortunately, I don't know any of them. I'm one of those that just calls NASCAR extremely boring, because it's just circles. You know? A bit like golf and tennis. I just can't get into them.
Okay,
actually, any other motorsport that isn't F1, I just can't get into. I don't know, it's weird. I'm one of those, you know. Hulkenberg's making his 2nd stop. I wonder if the 2-stop will actually work. The thing is, with a 2-stopper, it probably wouldn't work for me, because I'd have high tyre wear regardless. So I'd be running at the same pace, and then I'd have to find an extra 20 seconds, because it's not like I'm sat here holding back to save tyres. So, I don't know, it's an odd one. I don't think it would have worked out for me. I mean, if I did do the 2-stop, I don't think I'd be in P7 right now. I think I'd be way further back, maybe rivaling Hulkenberg. He's probably quicker than me overall, but it's just because, you know, because of the 2-stop, I've managed to stay ahead. You like what I like? Oh, absolutely. It's extremely true. However, you know, it makes me look like I'm some form of DTS fan because I only like F1. But that's just the truth. I just do. I mean, I used to love Formula E, but as soon as they chucked it onto a very expensive subscription, I was like, oh, don't really want to. I agree that, yeah, no, I agree that MotoGP is better than F1. I think most motorsports are better than F1 in terms of the actual, you know, racing and entertainment, yeah. I don't know. Danica was Indy. She's also, like, the most joke of a pundit I've ever heard in my life. But, yeah, I don't know. I know a couple IndyCar drivers, but by a couple I mean like 2. somehow maintaining this 7th, by the way. I don't even have DRS. Senna does. And he seems to just not be able to catch up. Which I'm well more than comfortable with. You can keep struggling. Also, why do you keep using all your battery through there? It makes no sense. There's literally nothing to gain by... I don't know. Oh, okay, I'll use me 1 flashback for that. I can't believe that. By 2, I mean 0? No. What happened there? Oh, there you go then. Now we know. If you go on that curb, you die. Fair enough. Alright, unlucky. No, I know. I was going to say... Oh, I don't know. Actually, I don't think I know any. Well, there was Marcus Ericsson. I don't know if he's still in it. I think Roman Grosjean's in it. There's Pato O'Ward. There is another one. Alex Palou. That's another one. Scott McLaughlin. Is that a driver? I don't know. Is that an actor? I don't know. Robert Schwartzman. Jean-Eric Verne races in IndyCar. I thought he was still in Formula E. Or was he never in Formula? I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to know much about a motorsport I've never watched, so that kind of makes sense, but yeah. Who's going to win the PL? Anyone but Arsenal, to be honest. I hate them with a burning passion. Why is chat dead? Sometimes it just is, you know? It's just how it goes. Can't expect hundreds of people to turn up on a, you know, every single day to watch some fat bloke moan about the F1 game, you know? We've still got 7 laps of this race left. I feel like this race is really long. Maybe because I'm having literally 0 enjoyment, so it feels like it's longer, you know? Thing as well, I've got Zandvoort to do as well. That's even worse than Silverstone. What was I thinking with this calendar? I'm off my rocker. It looks like Senna's finally going to get that move as well. Unfortunately, I've just run out of battery. Well, unlucky. I thought I could go for a really nice switchback, but that's the tyre difference. What's my opinion on the Brad Pitt? I haven't seen the movie. Honestly, the storyline keeps putting me off because it just sounds like it's from Breaking Point. Old retired driver comes back to help a new young driver somehow win the Constructors, and there's also crash gates. I don't know. I'll watch it if it becomes, like, easy. I don't have to pay for all subscriptions, but yeah, I don't know. Not that interested. I mean, that is almost the exact same story as Breaking Point 1, where you're a young driver that joins an old driver, and you have to fight for a certain position in the Constructors to stay afloat. It's literally the same thing. Sound out Cadillac's career mode for 2026, hopefully. It's like a family movie in a way. Average person would enjoy it. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that I'm one of those where I'll compare it to like actual F1 and be like, this is just crap. Because I really don't like DTS at all. I can't stand it. But I absolutely loved the Keanu Reeves Brawn GP documentary. That was unbelievable. Maybe because it had my second favourite driver involved, but still, it was really good regardless. I don't know, to be honest, I don't watch television ever. The last movie I can remember watching, it must have been over 2 years ago. I just don't have... I don't know, I think my attention span's just cooked. I can only watch something if I'm, like, deeply interested in it. I've got TikTok brain. Oh, no. How do I feel about Lando winning? Absolute top. I wanted him to win. He deserves to win. And I'm very, 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 very happy he did. So, yeah, good job, Lando. I don't think he'll win it again, but that don't matter, because he has won it. So there you go. Which one has more laps, Indy or NASCAR? I have no idea. I'm going to guess NASCAR. Because they do, like, 400, don't they? I don't know. I watched Jurassic Park growing up. No. I can't remember what I watched. I think I have, yeah. I've seen all the Jurassic Parks and loads of films like that, but I didn't really spend my childhood watching movies. Spent my childhood playing Halo, so... Also, can we appreciate the time that Senna's pulled out in a matter of 2 laps? I told you, I'm just holding everyone back, and as soon as my tyres get to that...
Grip is probably dropping.
Which, by the way, is ridiculous. 55... Okay, there's got to be a setup change. I'm going to look into that later. After the stream, I'm going to look into the setup changes that affect tyre wear. Because I don't care what circuit it is, there is no way that on 10 differential, my tyres are wearing that much. Especially on the front left. Which I have the same problem in Zandvoort as well, which is, I think in the next stream of this. I think, yeah, we've got Spa up next. It should be, what, Netherlands and Monza? So I need to look into that, because there's obviously something I'm missing. Because it's just outrageous. I should not be this slow. Daytona has 500 laps. Yeah, I'll just get bored after, like, 20. I'm bored now, and I've done 23 of, like, an actual racing track. No. You're right, Log Dog. That's a fantastic name, by the way. Absolutely love that. Except in the movie, they cheat more than half the time and they make up an upgrade that makes their car better in dirty air. It's a silly movie as an F1 family. It was cool to watch. I assume if the way it is, if you watch it as, like, pure just entertainment, then it's probably quite good. When you're like me and you're just going to compare it to real life and be nitpicky and make, oh, this has to be realistic, it's probably not that good. I'll watch it anyway. Like I said, if it comes to, like, Netflix, which is, like, the only thing I've got, then, like, I will, but I'm not paying for Apple TV just to watch it and then cancel it. I can't be bothered. Do I want to be a professional F1 driver? Not really, no. Even if I did, I'm about 15 years too late. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, you know, a 19-year-old is going to make it to F1 at this point. You know what I mean? Does my game have the Watkins Glen track? No, it only has the tracks from the official F1 calendar from 2025. Because it is the F1 game, so... Is the person behind me a photo of when I was younger? I'd hope not, considering the age portrayed by Max there is 18 and I'm 19. So if I went through that much of a change in 1 year, I'd be pretty concerned. But no, that's Verstappen from 2016. Kimi was no, I mean, like, you kind of have to start at the age of like 6. Kimi started driving when he was probably a toddler. He got to F1 when he was 18, yes. That's not the point, though. You can't just turn up and be like, yeah, I want to drive, and then you do. Two laps remaining. We're going to take a PA. I just need to hope that Lando Norris is winning and not Oscar Piastri. Also, look at the time gap. Hulkenberg's running in the points, and he's 31 seconds behind me. That's quite impressive. I played Last of Us? I haven't, no. I don't even know what that is. Well, I do. I've seen, like, very trailers and snippets of gameplay, but no, I'm not clued up at all. Who do I think will win 2026? It's not based on literally anything, it's just a gut feeling guess. I just keep saying George Russell, but it's based on nothing. Snow to fall in London soon, I'll be very surprised. I see you're a big F1 fan, like one of my friends. Yeah, it's reasonable. I mean, considering I'm trying to base a career off it, then yeah, I kind of have to be. And we now start the final lap of the race, and what an awful race it's been, genuinely. I mean, it always is around Silverstone, but regardless, yeah, really tough. Still, it's 4 points, it's not a lot, but by the end of the season, that could be the difference. I've diffed Hulkenberg, even though he's got 18 less upgrades than me, which is a crazy statistic, by the way. 18! Unreal. And that's not ready to go over. That's all there really is. It's just a case of just tyre wear. That's literally it. If I had the same tyre wear as the AI, I'd probably finish in the top 5. But I don't, so there you go. Remember I told you to cut the vax... Oh, it is Lando Norris. That is such a blessing. Oh, thanks, Lando. You have saved me there. So what that means is that Lando's won his Grand Prix at home. Oscar Piastri's 3rd. So he scores 15. I score 4. 11 points. He's going to be in the championship lead by 5 points. Honestly, that's really not that bad. That is not bad at all. Around the final corner we come, and once again, Jenson Button can't really get a good finish at home. But
pick up rubber
oh well.
and bring it home.
I don't really remember that, to be honest. I don't. What did I do on New Year's Eve? Nothing. I don't really... None of my family really celebrates New Year's. It's just another day. I mean, I'd like... Nah, I didn't really do anything.
Plenty to get stuck into afterwards, but now the podium for our top 3 drivers.
Oh,
And
well done, Lando.
Norris holds
That is
the
class.
trophy aloft.
He has saved my skin there. Thank you very much. One thing for sure is in real life racing, your pit crew, your spotter and crew have to be spot on. That is very true. I think you go even more in depth than that. To win a race, you've got to have so many things be perfect. It's quite incredible. Like in this game, it's just drive fast, don't crash, you'll win. In real life, it's unreal. I've raced go-karts and I only started 3 years ago. I'm now 14. Well, you've got a chance yet, mate. Just interested in 2027 MotoGP because they're going from 1,000 to 800cc. So they're going to get a bit slower, are they? Not bad, that. So, I finished 38 seconds behind Lando. Considering it's 26 laps, I was losing about 1.5 seconds per lap, every single lap. Fastest lap kind of reflects that. It's below... Well, it's actually below every, good car. Both Ferraris, both Mercedes, both Red Bulls, and both McLarens. It kind of makes sense. Also, Senna got ahead of his teammate as well right at the end, so that's good. Gained 2 places. But yeah, tough. It always is tough around here. The driver standings then looks like this. Badoo. As predicted, Oscar Piastri is now 5. I say as predicted, it's not really a prediction, it's just maths. But yeah, Oscar's 5 points ahead. 13 back is Norris. 26 back is Russell. Not bad. Also, Hulkenberg, 7 points. It's alright, it's alright. Constructors were 3rd, 1 point ahead of Ferrari, and quite a ways behind McLaren already, but of course, it's just me. That's a good drive from Hulkenberg, but it's still not what we need, you know? Okay, now we can get into the good stuff. We can get into it as Spa-Francorchamps, the absolute bollocks, the best track. Very strange weekends always, you know. Doing Silverstone and Spa in one stream is always strange, because Silverstone is always bad. It always is bad. I don't think I've ever won my home Grand Prix, unless I rig it. Like, lower the difficulty or something. Wow,
Chief,
2 failed developments? Unlucky. Welcome with research. Rear floor under tray. I'm up for it, let's do it. And then, it's been a very long time since I've done my team. I kind of forgot how this works. Okay, do that one. And then that one. Cool. And then powertrain. Do we have any new upgrades? No, it's just failed upgrades. Cool. How long? Doesn't say. 15 days? Nearly. In IndyCar, if you crash and flip, not usually a good ending. In NASCAR, if you flip, you have a roll cage. That is true, although doesn't IndyCar have them screen things that protect you? That probably doesn't do anything, but still, it's there. It's quite interesting, though. I mean, look at that. We are now joint with McLaren and a little bit behind Mercedes. So I would say we basically have the joint best car at this point. I mean, Hulkenberg doesn't, but that's not the point. Okay. So we're going to put a fresh new power unit in both my car and Hulkenberg's car. And hopefully, we could have a much better time at Spa than we did at Silverstone. Which I'm very confident we can do, to be honest. I mean, Jenson Button did win in Spa in 2012. So, there's a chance. Welcome back, Objo.
Okay.
Endgame talks. Honestly, I'll be willing to keep Hulkenberg. He's not doing that bad. And he's like a proper driver. As in, like, he's not a 60 rated rookie. He's actually like a driver. Experience and all that. So he wants 14 million. That is quite a lot, but reasonable. 5th best, we can do that. You got no performance clause, that's fine. Annual salary request reduced by 5. Okay. And then chance of success increased by 10. Sure, we can do that. And my favourite driver, Hulkenberg. That's a fine favourite driver to have. But yeah, we do. And I'm willing to keep him. He seems to be doing just about the most he can do, considering his car is... It's basically like Red Bull. In, Red Bull in real life. You know? What I mean by that is that my car is so far ahead and more developed than Hulkenberg that he's just struggling. I still think if we had equal cars, he'd still, like, be ahead, but it wouldn't be by much. And obviously, it is in my best interest
we have a part or two ready for development because they
to, like, get it equal. It's just that the developments take way too long.
For more info.
As you can see, these are all the developments we're trying to get onto both our cars. There is quite a lot to get through, and they all take really long. You alright, Aaron? This is also... wait, we've got 8 mil? Ugh. I'm rich. That's probably leftovers from the new season, to be fair. Oh, I don't want to do durability. Can I pick something else? I can, nice. Let's go for aero. I want... oh, DRS activation. No. Rear wing main... wait, no. Is there a tire... wait, tire wear. No, I've already got the tire wear ones. Okay, that's fine. Can I get any chassis? Oh, I can't get any chassis. That's fine. Okay. Powertrain would actually be not too bad to invest into. ERS cooling. Don't need fuel efficiency. Engine power. Let's just go for the big one. Oh, I can't. I can't afford it. Okay, I'll just get this one. That's fine. Decent. Upgrade. Another one for me. That's now 52.37. And wow, look at that. So we've gone from 3rd to 4th. Red Bull have caught up, but we're basically equal. There's 4 teams at the top now. Wow. That's quite impressive. And then we'll also get... oh, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, sure, we'll get that one. Research expansion... yeah, sure, I don't know. Driver evolution, pace, and yep, cool. And then we'll also go for none of them because they're a bit pointless. Decent. There is one more race indeed, yes. It's just, you know, my team with the new updates. It's a bit more complicated. Got to get through it all, but I think we're just about there now. Of course, I want to sign Jenson Button on a 7-year deal and have him until the end of the season, or the end of the career mode, I mean, as that is my driver. Although, to be fair, maybe there is a world where we can sign 2 new drivers and race as a different driver. That could be a thing. New research, decent.
Have you got a moment?
What?
Need your input.
Yeah, sure, 50k, cool, get live.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
I know! I'm on it, mate. Don't you worry. So I've got 3, 3, 3, 2. That's a lot of upgrades cooking. I like it.
Hey, just a quick one.
Hang on. Give me a second. Apologies for that. A brief interruption, but we're back. Okay.
We can always use more resource, and we can be helpful in hitting.
What more?
Cheers.
There's more stuff. I'm sick of it. I want to get into the racing. I'm just stuck here. Come in. Oh, Fabs, thanks for the follow, mate. That's huge. Right, can we finally get into the race? No, there's even more stuff. Honestly, I don't mind it. I kind of like the more in-depthness, but still, like, come on! My God. Let's go. Finally. New engine in. We're cooking. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like this. No, not a wet race, please. Anything but a wet race. Literally. Quite literally anything other than a wet race. And that's what we get. On the one weekend where I'm confident we can go and just absolutely demolish the competition. Oh my god. Well, gonna have to make though.
They told you about the new parts that have come
I'm
into
just
the
gonna have to
factory,
hope that
right?
my race
Well, they're all
pace is
fitted
just
and
good
good to
enough
go.
in
I
the
hope you
dry
did
to
the trick.
clear off, and if I can't, then we're just dead. Unfortunately. Okay. I feel like race strategy is probably the more important one. Soft tyres, though. Not in the mood. And begin. Game seems a bit quiet. But I just right, I didn't go in the replay, so I might not get the audio bug. Hey, itchy nose, get alive. Did I play Assetto Corsa? No. I have done for a little while, a very brief while, but no, not really. The only games I've got like a decent amount of hours in is the F1 games and Euro Truck Simulator. That's it. Depending on how I feel, I might just only do the first 3 laps, considering it's predicted to rain. If I choose a team at the start of your career, can I still get hired by another team? In driver career, yeah, but not in my team. What's this engine? It's a V10. I feel like I should probably be playing with the diff on the low setting. Whee! Ugh! I really hope the Grand Prix isn't wet, because if it is, then that's really bad for my championship hopes, you know? Alright, Misty. And into the bus stop we must go. E-I-E-I-E-I-O. I've never played F1 25. Is it possible to get the V10 without mods? No. It is mod only. Unfortunately, if you don't use mods, you get stuck with a very drone, boring V6. It's just awful. It's actually a cool idea, though, to make it without mods. You can, like, have different engine eras, but it is Codemasters and EA we're talking about. Probably the laziest developers you could ever hope to see. I shouldn't say that, to be fair, as I'm currently playing their game, but still. It's important to note that there are now 4 teams at the top, including us. So, us, Mercedes, McLaren and Red Bull are all front runners. We basically have the exact same car. In other words, this weekend is going to come down to the drivers. Which is obviously quite exciting. Now, I'll do my 3rd lap with this open. I want to see just how much tyre wear I have. Obviously, I probably won't use the softs in any other session than qualifying. But it's still good to know. You know, say if there's a late safety car, I can decide, right, is it actually worth going to new softs? So it started at 24 on the entire car. What I do like is how the tyre wear is even across all 4 tyres, pretty much. Usually there's always one tyre that's just like miles worse than the rest. Like in Silverstone, my front left was 3 times more worn than any other. So, yeah. I'm glad to see it's a bit more even. Let's just say it started at 24 on each tyre, and then we'll see where it ends up at. And I do have the lowest diff setting, so unless I purposely save tyres, I can't really do much more. So this is good to see just how much they wear and what I can expect for the Grand Prix. I tell you what though, for a My Team car, this does feel really nice. Usually My Team cars feel a little bit different in my opinion. They're a bit more oversteery. But in this case, it seems like, yeah. Oh, maybe it's just after you upgrade it, it seems like it's a lot better. Feels a lot more normal, you know? Nicely balanced and all that. So it seems like it's going to be about 10% a lap tyre wear. No, it's 9. Okay, 9% a lap. So you can basically get about, what, 4 to 5 laps out of the softs before they are just dead. Okay. I mean, like I said, I probably weren't going to use softs anyway, but even so... Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Risky business. Alright, cool. Happy New Year, mate. Happy New Year! I think what I love about this track most of all is that it is my favourite track by far. But one of the defining reasons is that I actually have straight line speed compared to the AI, which is something I don't have on any other track, maybe apart from Vegas. So I can go to this track, I can actually compete. Obviously, my middle sector's a bit because I have quite low downforce, but my straight line speed more than makes up for it. I pretty much guarantee get the fastest sector 1 on every single lap. Yeah, for some reason at any other track, apart from the 2 I mentioned, my straight line speed is genuine. Oh, where am I going? My straight line speed is genuinely pathetic compared to the AI. It is ridiculous. Went for a little lawn mowing adventure. Oh, I've done it again. It's a shame, really. I used to be really good at multitasking. Now I just can't do it at all. I used to get praised for being able to read chat while driving. Every time I try now, I just go off. Alright, this geezer ain't even on a run and he's holding me up this bad. Go left, that's the one. So you're only really going to get about, 5 laps of performance out of softs before they are just dead. Which makes sense around Spa. That's actually not too bad. Only played Ride 4. I think I played Ride 5. It didn't really like it. To be fair, when you're trying to drive a bike with a steering wheel or a controller, it feels a bit strange at first. And I didn't really play it enough to get used to it. Decent.
Okay,
Spa,
test
let's go.
complete,
Oh,
and that was a
mate.
really good job indeed. We've
After
got a lot of
Silverstone,
valuable
and like just
information
that
out
was
of
just
Well
not
done.
fun. Going to Spa is like, it's like going on holiday to paradise. It's unreal. 45 dead. I don't think that's awful on the soft tire. And then, yeah, 2 more laps left. Let's go. Is Holland a real bike? Of course, yes. I wouldn't know. I've never driven or ridden anything in real life apart from, like, a bicycle at age 10. I like how the Max cutout behind you looks like it's holding the tree. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Didn't think about that. That's quite fun. Alright, good bit of time management this. Let's go. Oh, they want 6 downshifts through there? Okay. I might unleash my battery down this straight and just see what my straight line speed's looking like. Let's see. 340. 360. Oh no. 354. I think that's quite good. I wish this twat would move. That would be nice. In the McLaren. Keep in mind, by the way, the title fight currently looks like Oscar Piastri in P1. I'm 5 points back in P2. And I think Lando's 16 or 13 points back in P3, so it's very close. It's a good thing I got 2 seconds up on the Delta, because this McLaren is really slow. Can't tell who it is, though. Who are you? I want to catch up. Wait. Slipstream. It's Oscar. Okay. See ya. That wasn't enough, apparently. Unlucky. Who has the best meat? Cows, pork, or chicken? Cows. This is only front page of YouTube Shorts. Is that a good thing? I don't know, to be honest. Oh, come on, Will, wake up. We've got work to do still. You can't have him breathers just yet. Okay, got a bit of a gap. I want a bigger one, though. Okay. Go! What am I doing? Oh yeah, fuel management. You're right, Laurie! Whee! Who told me so behind me? The left one is Checo Perez's from, I believe, Miami 2023. And the right one is a helmet. It's not a driver's. It's celebrating the 1000th race in F1, I believe, at China. And it's hand-signed by Kimi Räikkönen. So, very cool. Ugh. Am I only on green still? I can't really do much more without driving. like Nikita Mazepin. This is when it's time to race Red Bull in this career mode. It's the start of this season, which is season 2. And yeah, he's not doing too hot, to be honest. Considering Red Bull have, like, a decent car, he's only P5 or P6 in the standings. I expected better from, you know, who's widely regarded as the best driver of all time. But it's only a game, to be fair.
Program complete and a job well
No,
done.
Denzel, he races for Red Bull in my career mode.
Run, so
That's what Laurie means, but there he is. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Well, that's practice done and dusted. We managed to put in not a very fast lap, but I didn't need to, so there you go. Oh, almost got 5 out of 5. Drive a lap without leaving the track. How was I meant to do that? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Anyway.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us.
What do you mean, what an incredible practice session? It just wasn't, was it? It's just like any other practice session. Boring! You can change this? Well, no, you can, you get, driver icons. Like, as a DLC. So, you get Jensen Button, who I drive as. You get Ayrton Senna. You get a couple others, like, ex-drivers. And they can just be randomly recruited. I mean, like, you got these lot. Schumacher, Jacques Villeneuve, Hakkinen, Massa, Weber, Coulthard, some F3 drivers, and then F1 esports drivers. So, yeah. Next session is going to be sprint quali. And it's dry, of course. I'm just worried about the race, which still says it's going to be mixed conditions. Oh, no. Actually, let me do something. Let me do that. Okay. Now, of course, in Spa, no Damon Hill. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's ever really had one. I'm surprised Alain Prost ain't in the game anymore. He used to be. And they binned it off for some reason. Did my genius plan work? I think so. Alright, quick. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping we can just do the 1 lap and that'll be enough. Because I just can't be bothered doing the sprint weekends. I really just... It has to... I just wish there was a way you could turn sprints off. I'm against sprints. Like, a lot, like, bad. AI's on 110, Arthur. Monaco lined up? No. It's like I was saying earlier, if I had Monaco, I would win with such stupid ease, it'd be a bit sad and unfair. Not because I'm the greatest or anything, because the AI are like, they sabotage themselves. They don't use the highest downforce, so naturally they just don't do anything. Oh. Oh, careful now. Wonder what the whole idea is with the sprint qualies to, like, force your mediums. To answer the first part of your question, Colm, no, I haven't. I've not been to an F1 race. If I could pick any, regardless of financial burden. Oh my god, hey! Can we not do that? It's probably Stroll, isn't it? Shock. I'd pick Silverstone just because it's home Grand Prix, but I think Monza would be super duper cool. Monza would be awesome. Welcome back, Sophie. Wheelbase is a Thrustmaster T300. Cheeky little half a second up on anyone else. Good stuff.
Well, that concludes sprint qualifying.
Stop
So much
hoying.
action still to come.
We don't know what that word means, so we move. Probably because the mediums don't get used as much. Maybe, but also I just want to know what the idea is. You know, like, do you remember, like, back in the day, like, in, like, 2021 or 2020, when whichever tyre you use to in Q2 would be the tyre you have to use for the race? It's like that. Like, what's the point of forcing your medium tyres? I'm not too sure. I'm going to the Austria F1 race. Good for you. I'm jealous. That sounds good. Alright, Taylor darts. Easily the best of all time, Phil Taylor. No questions asked. Need to give my wheel a good clean after this. Already had it a little while, material's falling off. Is this my team? It is indeed, yes, Has. It's the Lamborghini one that I did a while ago, and then the Michael Schumacher career kind of took over. We'll go back now. Who are you? Get alive. Alright, so it's clear I've got a lot of pace in hand, as I expected, so hopefully we can just do another very, very, very easy, basic, simple lap. Get through, and then obviously Q3, soft tyres, that's when you really need to push it. I only just made the line then, I didn't even realise. That's quite scary. I'm going to the Monaco F1 race and the World Cup. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good time to me. You gonna move? If it's any other track, I'd probably get knocked out because of that, but because it's Spa, I probably have a decent chance still going through. Actually, yeah, I will. Unless I make another big mistake, but that was bad from the AI. Like, just pull over. Oh, grass on the left, gravel on the right. Good stuff. Some might say it's because I'm pushing really hard. I'd say it's just a skill issue. There you go. Wow, this car feels like royalty around these corners. This is one of the only times I actually get to drive a top car around here. If I had a choice of attending either Spa or Zandvoort, that's quite an interesting one. I was expecting like Spa or Monaco or something. Well, obviously Spa. I don't think Zandvoort's a very good track, so Spa. Yeah. Imagine F1 at Laguna Seca. Actually, I know that track from Gran Turismo 7, I believe. That would be...
That concludes sprint qualifying. So much action.
Probably a decent amount of incidents, I'd say. Yeah, Resim. Right, this is the big one. This is where... it all needs to come together. Soft tyres... Q3, and yeah, I might have had a ginormous margin in Q1 and 2, but now we're on the softs, it should be a different story. 41.6 is the time to beat. Alright, Marwan. Spa's my favourite track, and then Silverstone. That is some pretty good choices. Honestly, Silverstone's up there to drive, but as we saw from earlier on... Come on, Will Watkin. I really just don't like driving around it against the AI. I don't like it. In time trial, it's good fun, but Madrid or Monza, well, by far Monza, I don't think Madrid would be very good at all. It's a street circuit. Well, honestly, I'm saying that I'd like to go to any F1 race full stop. That would be a good place to start. But this is Q3 now. Got a lock in. 41.6 is the time to beat. By Ayrton Senna, so it's Jenson Button against Senna, which is quite a fun rivalry. How's why you're sick? Thanks, mate. Unreal birthday presents. So even with the increased downforce, I'm still setting purple sector 1s. Sure. Oh my, this car's quick! I could do poo on flat. Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, a little bit wide, all good. Two purple sectors. This is looking good. The Russia GP, oh, not that place. 90degreecorner.com. That has been a pretty spectacular lap apart from the complete cock-up of the bus stop. It's going to be a 40.5. Pole position. AA level, 110.
Well, that concludes sprint qualifying. So much action still to come this
All right, JP.
weekend.
Yeah, that's... Oh, wow. There you go. That's Spa for you. Shame about the cocked up Sector 3, because that could have been like a... I don't even know. Something outrageous. Put it that way. And now we've still got a long way to go in this stream. We've got the whole of the sprint race, which I believe is 8 laps, I think. No. Ain't Spa 41, so it'll be 12? No. I don't know. I can't do basic maths. We'll find out in a second. I think it said as well, I'm just dumb. Well, no, would it be half of 22? So it'd be 7 or 8. Oh, I don't know. I don't care. Just get into it. Grow up. Okay.
And so, we welcome you.
Starting on pole then. Obviously, you know, it'd be our best interest to convert pole to victory. Medium tyres. I like it. We'll put the transmission, transmission, I should say, all the way down. Aero could say it that it felt pretty decent. Brake bias can come up, and I think that's what we need to do, really. Let's go. Hello, 2 hours later. Welcome.
Here we go then. The formation.
Yeah, we've got a long way to go. I'm hoping I can whitewash this entire weekend. Sprint, pole, sprint win, pole, race win. The only thing that's going to stop me getting the race win, I feel, is potential rain. In the rain, I will be so unfathomably slow. It's just not going to work out for me, and I'm going to be in the bin. So, we'll see what happens.
On the grid. The final preparations have been made, and all that's left.
Now, what we want is we don't want Ayrton Senna doing a here comes Sebastian Vettel moment. We want to get in the lead, we want to stay in the lead, and we want to go and win. Also, wait, Senna's third? I thought Senna was second. I'm pretty sure Senna qualified second. I don't know. Anyway, I guess George Russell's on the front row. Good stuff. Where's Hulkenberg? Oh, he's last. Wait, that's a Benison. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, here we go then. Belgian Grand Prix sprint is going to be underway. Good reaction time. That is lovely. That is majestic. Immediately get on the settings and just fly away. Oh, it's all kicking off back there. Meanwhile, I'm just sailing by. I'm gone. I tell you what, the recent upgrades that we've got in between Silverstone and Spa has made an absolute world of difference. AI level's 110. So my car the fastest is joint fastest with 3 other teams. Technically on the R&D we're 4th, but we're basically equal with Red Bull and McLaren, and Mercedes are the tiniest bit ahead. So I just say equal. You right, Ollie Behrman? There he is. Decent. I love Ollie Behrman. You even got the 8.7 as well. When he tried to make a new 6.7 with 8.7. 8.7.
Okay,
It is a nice car indeed, mate. I love the livery. Why does it sound so different? I've got a mod that changes the engine to a V10. The screaming ones from, like, the 2010s. Difficulty is 110, Charles. My teammate is Nico Hülkenberg. But he's getting the second Red Bull treatment. His car is so less upgraded than mine, it's a bit of a joke. But we're working on it. We are developing all the bits that I've already got, so we can catch up. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 12th. And the time last lap, 1:52.2.
12th really ain't that bad, considering the AI always a bit slower regardless. And he's got a much worse car than me, so yeah, that's not bad. I'll be more than happy to sign Hülkenberg for next season. Oh, I've left way over. Damn it. Hello again, F1 Crim from Frederiksson. That's a nice name. Ain't there a place in Denmark called that? I think I've driven through it on Euro Truck Simulator. Nico will struggle to score points in most races. Oh. But like I said, it's not entirely his problem. He's doing fine. Why don't I turn the racing lines off? Because I don't want to. Simple as. It's a simple, just matter of choice. I just choose not to. How do I add mods? There's a lot of videos about it. If I tried to explain it, it'd take about half an hour. You could download the thing called the SERPs launcher, and you put your mods into that, or you can just copy and paste them into the files of the F1 game. It sounds a bit complicated, but there are, even like the really old videos, it's the same concept now, so. It took me 3 days to figure out. But once you do, it's pretty cool what you can do. Nico's kind of like Yuki. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it, yeah. He's doing bad, but it's not his fault. It's just the way the teams ran. Although morally it's a bit different, because I don't think Red Bull had any interest in giving Tsunoda a decent car. Whereas I want to give Hülkenberg a decent car, it's just that obviously I'm prioritising me. So... yeah. I tell you what, Senna is doing very well. I've always got one decent rival around here. I can't just go and win, but... yeah, we're basically setting the exact same lap times. Decent. Sometimes being under a little bit of pressure is nice, you know? You don't want it to feel too easy. Here from YT, welcome to the Twitch channel. For this Nico and last season Yuki, while they're struggling for points, their teammate is constantly getting podiums and wins. Yeah, exactly that. But I'm hoping, once I can get Hülkenberg to catch up in upgrades, which just takes a while, because you can only develop about like 3 bits at once right now. And they take 20 days, so it's like 2 race weekends, and they could still fail, and then he has to wait longer. But I'm hoping as he catches up, or his car catches up at least, he can... I don't think he'll ever get anywhere near me, especially on tracks like Spa, but hopefully he can start getting like P6s or like that kind of area. Because just like Max and the Red Bull, it's basically a 1-horse race in the Constructors, it's just me. Hulkenberg has, what, 7 points this season? Meanwhile, I've got 100. This is only round 6, you know? And we're already, like, 70 behind in the Constructors. Because it's just me. But yeah, how do I Lamborghini? I modded it in. Obviously, it's not my mod, but yeah, this mod's. I did have to spend the first 20 minutes of this stream trying to figure out why it wasn't working at first, but we're here now, so it's all good. So I've been winning most races. Not all of them. If I can remember the calendar, it was Melbourne, which I won. Japan, I got 12th. Jeddah, I won. There was another race. I can't remember the exact race, but I know I won that. So this is the 6th. This is the 6th Grand Prix. So I've done 5 races. I've won 3 of them so far. And then I got 12th and 8th in the others. So, it's, yeah. Saying that, though, I'm not leading the championship. Funny enough. Oscar Piastri currently leads by 5, although after this race, if it stays the way it is, I'll retake the lead, because Oscar ain't even in the top 5 at the minute. In fact, he ain't even in the points. So, I'll retake the lead by 3, as it stands. But now we have the joint best car. Hopefully we can make, you know, further advancements and wrap up the championship. I've never won a driver's title on this game before, so it'll be quite cool to do it as Jensen in the Lamborghini. Why did I get 12th? I don't remember. 8th earlier in the stream with Silverstone is because I'm just really bad at Silverstone, simple as. Japan, though, I'm actually usually quite good. So, obviously something must have gone wrong, I just don't remember what. I think, actually, I do remember. I think I got a drive-through penalty for some reason, and then it was just a culmination of, like, loads of different little things going wrong. I'm too good, thanks, mate. How do I get that mod? I downloaded it on a website called overtake.gg. As far as I'm aware, it's sort of the main hub for downloading, like, mods on motorsports games. That's where I also got the engine sound, and I've got livery mods for all the teams as well, so that's where you get all of those. Do I like IndyCar? I've never really watched it, to be honest. I'll say neutral. I've watched maybe 1 race, and that was about it. Of course, the time difference is a bit of a struggle. Of course, it's in America. I'm in England, so it's usually on in the middle of the night. I don't know. Don't really have much thought about it. This is a dumb question. Can you put mods on console? That's not a dumb question at all. I mean, no. But, no, it's definitely not a dumb question. As far as I'm aware, for basically all of time, you've never been able to mod on console. Which is the whole reason I switched to PC, to be honest. The only thing I'd class as a dumb question is if you ask, like, what colour's the sea? You know? You're right, Lewis Hamilton is my go-for. Welcome. Then watch Formula E or F2. I watch F2 quite a bit. F3 not really. Formula E I used to absolutely love when it was free on YouTube to watch, but now you have to pay TNT Sports, which is about 30 quid a month. I just don't watch it anymore, but I used to love it, yeah. Not as much as Formula 1, but I did like the street circuits and all that. Street circuits are my favourite thing, so a whole calendar of them, it was pretty good. 2 laps remaining. It's been more of a podcast than a race, as it usually is around here, because I'm just sort of winning. Can win this, don't bottle? I shouldn't. I'm not usually the kind to bottle because of, like, mistakes. I usually bottle things on the strategy. Yeah, I mean, apart from Senna, I'm dunking nearly over a second a lap on everyone else. So, this is how Max must have felt in 2023. We're living it firsthand. How do I get Lambo as a mod? Ooh. Did I start misbehaving now? There's only 1 lap left. Tyre wear is lovely. I like how it's just kind of equal across all 4 tyres. And that seems about right, to be honest. Race, then. The race is 22 laps. I'm thinking doing, what, 8 and then 12? No. That seems... trying to work out my race strategy. It's 22 laps. So... You know, is it? Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Get mods on PS5? Unfortunately not. No, it's a personal computer only kind of thing. Favorite F1 driver is Checo Perez. What a lad. What's your opinion on no F1 game for 2026? I think it's a great idea. I mean, if they release a 2026 F1 game, it's just going to be the exact same as this. So, you might as well postpone it for a year and actually make the 2027 game really good. Only thing is, though, you know, there's only sort of a month until the 2026 season's, like, upon us. And I have not heard anything about this DLC, about the drivers, the cars, the Madrid ring. Are we going to get that? Are we going to get Madrid? Who knows? What I do know, though, is that this race has been pretty dominant from me. Well, it's Spa, it's going to be, but still. Who won the British Grand Prix? It was Lando Norris. And I finished 8th, so... Not good, but considering it's Silverstone, it's not too bad. But we have bounced back with a bang. And although it's only a sprint, this will be enough, I think, to retake the championship lead. Jenson Button wins the Belgian Grand Prix sprint.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Let's hope he does good in Cadillac. I think he will. I mean, now, hopefully, he should have a car that's relatively built for his style, or either neutral, not completely in favour of the other driver, so he should do okay. I mean, yeah, 4.2, fastest lap, Grand Slam, decent. Standings. Oh. I mean, we did take the championship lead, but... Oh, Piastri got 6th. That's a good comeback job. I swear he started... Oh, I don't know, but yeah. So actually, we do take the championship lead, but it's actually on equal points. I thought I was going to have a good buffer. And then Lando 16 back, Russell 25 back. Constructors, 1 point still ahead of Ferrari. We were 1 point ahead in Silverstone. We are still 1 point ahead after the sprint, somehow. 64 behind McLaren. Gonna get a shout out? Don't suppose why not. Shout out JJ. I got a good question. What's a hot take I have for the 2026 season? That is a good question. I don't really know. Okay, here's a hot take that is definitely not biased. Sergio Perez will get a top 5. There's my hot take. That's the one. Who will be the better teammate? I think Checo will win the race head-to-head, but I think Bottas will win the quali head-to-head. Because it's quite an interesting dynamic. Perez is awful in quali. Well, not awful, but, like, not great in quali, but very good in the race. Bottas is really good in quali, but decent in the race. It's like the opposite. So it'll be quite interesting. Where's Max on my grid? Max isn't here, mate. Max retired, which is why Ayrton Senna is now in the first Red Bull and Yuki Tsunoda kept his seat in the second Red Bull. He's gone. Max is not here anymore. You have been sacked, is what's happened. Who won the British Grand Prix? Lando Norris. Both in real life and in game. Alright, let's go. I like 11 teams. I mean, it's going to be the first time. I started watching in 2021. Obviously, the last time there was a new team was Haas in 2016. But I think it's just like, it's a different feel about Cadillac. I think it's because Haas was a relatively unknown brand from what I know of until they got into F1. Whereas Cadillac is like one of the biggest brands in the world. With my two of my favourite drivers. Unreal. I mean, it's like I say, Perez signing for Cadillac is the only reason I'm streaming to you now. Because when he got dropped out in 2024, my interest in F1 became virtually zero. I didn't watch basically any of the 2025 season until the very end. And I only got back into it because Checo signed for Cadillac. If he stayed in retirement, I probably would have just binned it off entirely. So well done, Perez. My hot take is Hajar is going to absolutely cook and get a couple race wins. That is a pretty hot take. I mean, you never know. New regulations, maybe Max just doesn't like it, but... No, I don't know. Just realised I'm running 10 diff this whole time. That's not good. Yeah, I'm only taking poo on flat, sure. It's like watching in 2018. That's not a bad year, to be fair. And no, I didn't get into F1 because of DTS. Let's clear that up immediately. Do I think Lewis will get a podium this year? I think he'll be very close to Leclerc. So if the car's decent, then yes. $41.5. That's a second off my sprint quali time. That's quite a lot. Still though, more than enough to get through. Only half a second, not bad. Nice. But yeah, I feel like Hamilton has to. Or else his legacy is going to be cooked. Alright, Q número dos. Should be the same. Oh, I actually got a driver in the 41s now. Well done, Charlie. Bit of a random time to go out at 7 minutes. I don't think I've ever done that before, but I don't need to go out at the end and like risk getting stuck in traffic because I've got more than enough pace. Let's see what we can do. Do I think Lando should have got a penalty for going off track while overtaking Tsunoda? Absolutely not, no. Because I know it's easy to look at a still image and go like, oh yeah, Lando had loads of room to go to the right, which he did. But then you have to put it into perspective. He's going over 200 miles an hour, and we're talking a space of like not even a meter. So I don't know. I'm a bit biased because I wanted Lando to win, but I still think he shouldn't have. And even if he did, it didn't really matter at the end, to be honest. I think he should retire soon. I think so as well. Unless he does, if he does good with Ferrari next season, then yeah, sure, stay as long as you want. But he's going to get the Checo treatment, and by that I mean, everyone thinks of Perez as this really awful pay driver because he had 2 bad years with Red Bull. They don't look at 2020 or 2019 or 2018 or any previous year. And that's going to happen with Hamilton. Not to such an extent, but, you know, he wins all them championships. He has a really bad season with Ferrari, and now it's like, oh, well, obviously just a car merchant. Which I don't think so, but that's what others think. I don't think he cares, though, to be honest. He just wants to drive for Ferrari, which fair play to him. Why wouldn't you? I just love the whole concept, though, of imagine saying in 2025, at the end of the season, that Hamilton would have 0 podiums in the Ferrari, and Carlos Sainz would have 2 podiums, technically 3, in the Cota Sprint, in a Williams. Like, what? Still can't get anywhere near my SQ3 lap time. When I next go live, hopefully tomorrow, but to be honest, my stream schedule is very much just sort of whenever I wake up, it's just can I be bothered? That's kind of about it. This is the most, like, casual I've ever treated this game. I feel like I'm not even remotely trying. I'm literally talking about Lando Norris just mid-lap. Maybe the track got colder, maybe. 41.8, so the same lap time I just did would be more than good enough. Of course, it's in my best interest to try and find a little bit more on top. I don't want to take it easy. I still want to put in a flyer. But, it's good to know that, you know, even a half-decent lap will be good enough. Hopefully I'm going to have no traffic. There is a lot up there, but I am quite far behind. I think I've got time to drop back a little bit, so let's do that. I'm back. You right, Jamal? And Devon? 41.8 is now the best time. Set by Lando Norris. Let's see what Jenson Button's got in here. Come on! Good turn 1. Classic engine sound is pretty good, isn't it? Did I win the sprint? I did, Laurie. I grand slammed it, if that's even a thing. Nice. Oh no. Recovered it a bit, but that was bad. Foot flat to the floor. Yeah, this is a goodie, this one. This is a goodie. There's still probably 2 attempts in it, but it's a goodie. Whoa! Whoa! Hamilton! Round the bus stop we go. Oh, what a lap. 40.5. I matched my sprint quality time.
Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Whoa! Who won the championship, me or Max? It was Max in that one in the Schumacher one, and... Ah! Ah! Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I put on 110, Zach, which, you know, judging by that, it doesn't look like I do, but I do. Yeah. Decent. 3 attempts, 8 attempts, or 7, and then 2. Just just what he does. What do I think about Colapinto not getting a point? I'm very surprised he kept his seat, but fair play to him. Maybe he'll be good next year. I mean, I can prove it now, actually. Here we go. Ready? Ow. Now, this is where it gets a bit troublesome, because if it's raining, all of that work and that good quality lap is basically undone, because I won't win if it's wet. So, let's pray. Here we go. Please, let the sun shine on the beautiful Ardennes forest, please. It's all I need in my life. Button deserves a title during his McLaren career. I think, was it 2011 or 10? One of those three. 11, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, probably. Although Hamilton was there. So, I don't know. I love Jensen, but obviously Hamilton's by far the better driver. I believe you. Thanks, mate. To be fair, there is quite a lot of people that think I just lie, but what's the point of lying about your difficulty? It's a bit odd. It's not exactly a flex. And ooh,
The Belgian Grand Prix.
that looks moody.
The great Ayrton Senna won 6 times, and in 2019.
That looks moody to me.
It's welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes.
Ardennes Forest is that is.
Well, it's an excellent
Yeah, that is true, Christopher. Yeah, but I believe it's also where Spa is, though. Is it? I thought it was in the Ardennes.
Absolutely. You know, there
Did not. He was never in a title fight. I don't think... Wasn't he mathematically in it in 2010? I don't remember. Oh, wow. Okay. We have got some choices to make. Actually, I'll just do it anyway. So, according to this, we are going to have rain. We're going to have intermediate rain from whatever lap that is until whatever lap that... Basically, near enough until the end. So, it's going to go from dry to inters to full wets to inters. Predicted. So I'm going to go onto the hard tyre and push long into the race so that when the rain comes, I can pit. I'm also going to put my tyre pressures all the way down because that's what you do in the wet. Apparently. I don't know, you just do. Hard, yeah, Zach's on it. Hards to rain seems like the one. And also, I'm going to go for a wet setup. Yeah, just, I don't know, do that. I feel like I'm going to ground slam. It's going to be tricky in the rain, but you never know. Brakes will stay at 50 until it rains, and then we'll go for... We'll go for quite low. We'll go for the... Actually, no. We'll start at 100 for the opening lap, and then we'll knock it down when we've got a lead, and then we'll put the downforce way up to, like, 16. Wait, no, I can't change that. It's not park firm, mate. Oh, I'll do it anyway. I don't care. Wait, no, I do care. It's not cheat. Okay. We'll do 16-10, and if I feel like I need to up it for the rain, then we will. But I think that's a good strategy. That I like it. Stay on inters in a full wet. So honestly, I think that's a good idea because it seems like, as we can see, it's only for a couple laps. But we'll see what happens. We'll just try and adapt, you know, to just how the race cracks on, you know.
Here we go then. The formation lap is underway, and the track temperature looks warm. That may or may not play into some of the team's hands.
Obviously, there is a chance it could just not rain at all, and I might still win, but it'll be a bit tricky. Looks like I made the right call as well on the strategy, as everyone apart from the Saubers are on the mediums. So, yeah, that seems to be a good choice.
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the teams will be hoping their strategies pay off for them in today's race. But the question
Let's go.
Is which teams have got it right and which teams have got it horribly wrong?
Let's hope I haven't got it horribly wrong, Alex Jakes. That would be real troublesome for me. Win this Grand Prix and I will firmly take the championship lead. I already technically have it, but me and Oscar have the same points. Oscar's third, by the way. Lando, who's third in the drivers, is second. So first is first, third is second, and second is third. Ain't that quite fun? Top three in the top three regardless. Your sub? Thanks, mate. That's massive. Here we go, then. Try and repeat what I did in the sprint and just get the getaway of all getaways. And we're off. Oh, it's an awful start. I'm still going to dive bomb into turn one and take the lead, but it's really not a good start at all. Let's try and get away with the ERS. Come on, go, go, go. Oh, Lando looks quick. course, I am running much higher downforce in preparation for the wet. Oh, Nelly. Okay, we're going to keep the lead. And we do. Decent. But I'm hoping through Sector 2, obviously the increased downforce will allow me to get away a bit. Okay. Oh. I've already stopped. 3,700. Way! Good job, everyone. Props to you all. Thank you very much. Good way to start the year, eh? If I can get to 4,000 by the end of the month, that'll be quite an outrageous bit of growth. Someone unsubbed? Oh, what a bastard. I'll never be against anyone unsubbing from me. It makes perfect sense. I've probably lost more subscribers than I currently have. Because, yeah, that's just how YouTube works. Oh, are we back? Let's go. Did I win Silverstone? I didn't know. Silverstone was really tough. I only managed to get a P8 overall, but... yeah. I'm a bit nervous of Lando's pace at the minute. It seems absolutely electric. But of course, if it just stays above 1 second, then we are doing good. And the rain is already falling. There are droplets on my car that I can see. It has been 1 lap. They said it wouldn't start raining until about lap 10. Now, what's going to win me this race is, well, obviously, perfect decisions on when to pit for inters and stuff like that. That's what's going to get me this race win. Now, remember, I have gone for a wet setup, so I'm more than prepared for it. How do I feel about Checo and kind of like it? It's actually like the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life, to be honest. Favourite driver in a new team, great vibes, oh, unreal stuff. Kind of impressed that my tyres are wearing at 5% a lap. Considering the diff and all that. I suppose it's not too bad. I wonder if it's going to be one of those where it rains, but the rain isn't quite heavy enough.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Me too! I am also happy on these tyres. Honestly, I think the first real proper indicator that it's time for inters is when DRS gets disabled.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Okay. I'd say it's usually... how long do you think it's like is the switchover point? Like, if I did a good lap on inters and a good lap on dries, what would be the gap? 4 seconds? Roughly? My top 5 favourites: Norris, Russell, Bottas, Lewis, Albon. That's a pretty good list. I think mine would be Checo, Button, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, probably. Well, we're currently 2 seconds off the pace. So what's like... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I can't go on gut feeling because it's always wrong. Nice engine sound. Thanks, mate. It's pretty good, isn't it? It is giving me tinnitus, but it's alright. I think it's got to be about 6 seconds. If I'm 5 to 6 seconds slower on the dries, I think that's when I'll switch to inters.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars start to struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
Yeah, Mark, I'm doing that, mate. Don't you worry, boss. Do I know how to show speed? Of course, mate. I don't watch him, but... You know, you spend more than 10 minutes on the internet, you're going to have heard of him. Do I think the Max Verstappen song has fallen? Not really. I still listen to it daily. I always remember in 2021 when Max won the championship, Super Max was like #1 in the world in the whole of Spotify, which is outrageous. Well, it's evident I'm handling these mixed conditions a lot better than anyone else at the minute, considering my gap is considerably going up.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus.
If I could choose any car brand to be in F1, what would I pick? Jensen. I'm not going to search some random bloke on the internet. I can't be bothered. I say pit now? No, 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 no. Oh, Tech.
Focus on the driving.
Big follow on Twitch. Thanks, mate. It's nice to see Twitch popping off a little bit. Okay, yeah. You say, actually, I'm going to agree with you now. This is definitely time to pit, I reckon. I don't know who that is, no. Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely pitting for inters now.
We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
I'm on it, mate. Oh, I'm not. Never mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've really got to use my one and only flashback for that. Cheers. What a game.
Okay,
sorry, everyone.
Slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
No, I don't know, mate. You stop asking. I don't. Why is it going up so much? Stop. Thank you. Why is it so How slow is the safety car? This is impressive. A VSC would have been better? Probably, yeah. But I usually don't get a safety car, so I'll take this.
Alright, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit, come in and we'll put the inters on.
Yep, that's down, mate. Let's go. Let's do it.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
No, I'm busy. Okay. I assume the rest of the field's going to follow me in. That'd be the reasonable solution. Oh, Piastri stayed out because they can't two-stack. That's quite unfortunate for me. Good stop. And, well, come back out in the lead. Oh, no, of course, we're second because Piastri... Wait, does that mean I'm going to lose the Grand Slam? Because, yeah, I'm going to lose the Grand Slam because of that. Oh, what's a bastard?
Nico's coming in for his stop now.
Unless they only count racing laps. Alright, Jesse, you don't just say that in a random person's chat. I think you need to do a bit of self-reflection. I'd race for Honda. Ugh. That's not a bad idea. People are weird, mate. It's just strange. So if you asked recently, where do you see the two new teams ending up next year? I haven't answered that today, no. Well, I don't really classify Audi as a new team because it's the same people, I'm pretty sure. It's just a different name and different owners. So I think they'll probably be around the same, near the back. I think Cadillac will, on a good day, they can get into the points, but like a P10 or a P9 kind of thing. I think Cadillac will finish P8 in the Constructors and Audi P9. Yeah, no Grand Slam for me. Because, unless Piastri now pits, if he pits on this lap, then we'll get it. Because I'll technically still be leading as I cross the line, you know? They could do a Haas and get big points. I'm not against it. That'd be quite fun. Can we stop asking? If you ask the same question, I'm going to just have to take action because it's annoying me. I don't know what that is. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Unless Oscar's going for the mastermind strategy of outlasting the rain on the hards, and then... I don't know, I don't know actually, with that one, I don't know. Please, pit. Please. 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 Yay! Grand Slam's back on! As you can see, I have crossed the line and I'm still P1.
Car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
I'm from Houston. Well done, mate. Round of applause. Okay. Now I've got to somehow... I'm dead. I'm so bad in the wet, it's not even funny. Feeling pretty nervous, I'll be honest. Well, my fastest lap ain't gonna get taken at least. That's nice. Hello, safety car. Hello. Through goes Jensen. Alright, Peach. I'm shocked. Nice. If they're 8th and 9th, who I got for 10th? Alpine. They're useless. Even with a Mercedes engine, they're useless. Oh yeah, I thought there's an 11th. It'll probably be a 2, you said, yeah. Hassan Alpine. Maybe Racing Bulls, but I don't know. I don't know. Who is Senna? Oh, well, it's a good question, mate. I don't know. Who is Ayrton Senna? Does anyone know? I don't. Okay, in this lap, I'm feeling a bit nervous. I want to do a creative in F1 Manager. What team should I choose? That's a good question.
Safety car is
no idea. I've done Porsche and Lamborghini, and yeah, that's bad. I'm not very creative.
Safety car's reached the pit lane.
Boom. You're the guy that put your goldfish in the microwave. I do remember that, yeah. I do. The race setup, it's, well, I don't know, it's just a normal setup. I don't know what to tell you. Here we go, then.
Green flag.
I think I like it. Go! So there's a random guy from the streets of Brazil. That is true, yeah. Woo! Right, note to self.
Disabled by the stewards.
You can't do that flat out.
Further updates.
Oscar didn't pick to give Lando flexibility. That's an outrageous reference. Right, honestly, even if I'm really slow, I might just do okay because I've got track position. So we'll see how this goes, but...
These conditions are only getting worse. Watch
The
out
AI
for
is so good in the
standing
West, man. Finally, someone else who understands my pain. Thank you, Zach. I mean, you saw in the dry, I was absolutely cooking, and then as soon as it gets in the rain, it's a lot more even. And if I weren't in first, if I was in second, Russell would be gone already.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
Sure. It's all kicking off. Why am I not doing poo on flat? That's a good question, mate. Might have something to do with the fact it's pissing down. Oh.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
I'm on it, Mark. I'm on it.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
That might be the first time I've actually successfully done a virtual safety car restart. Like, ever. It's me again. If you remember, I can't watch for long today, but I've given you a like. Of course I remember you, Vinny. Of course I do. Now, there is a chance we're going to be on these inters until the end of the race, so... there is a long way to go.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Me too, Mark. I am too happy with the decision we've taken here. Seems good. Just got to look after my rears, and track position should do the rest. The reason why the AI is so fast in the rain is because they are coded to take a corner at a certain speed. In the rain, they lower it. Well, you sort of have to. It's raining, to be fair. Should I restart my 15-season-long Andretti career because AI drivers are starting to join the grid? I think you have to at that point, yeah. Got to change gear. Uh-oh. It's a good thing it's no DRS. Oh, I have to concentrate so hard, it's unreal. I feel pretty good though. And we are now approaching full wet conditions. So obviously we're going to stay out on the inters, it's just not worth it, but the full wets are going to, you know, if you want to go on them, you know, you can. Well, actually, my grip's, like, improving. This might just be prime inters. I don't know. It is a good thing that safety car came out, though, that made my switch very much easier. I'm in the third race of my Lambo career, and I've gone from P10 to P5. Well done. Just finished my first year of driver mode with Bortoletto, and Mercedes, Aston, Kick, and Haas have offered a contract. Bit of a disappointment, I wished for Williams at least. I mean, you know, Mercedes offers there, that's a pretty good one. Oh! Honestly, that whole thing in driver career where, like, only certain teams can sign you is, I don't like that change at all. Because in my Michael Schumacher career, obviously I want to go from Alpine to Ferrari, because Benetton to Ferrari, but it won't let me. It only allows me to go to Mercedes, which is just really dumb. Let me pick what team I want to go to, please. I'm going to switch from a Ferrari fan to a Williams fan. Too many years of depression, and James Vowles is an ambitious and humble with a clear goal. I love James Vowles. He's like, yeah, great bloke. Well, we might not be doing much to Russell. But we don't need to be honest. He can sit there as long as I don't crash. And like I said, I protect my rears. We're looking pretty good. Is the Nissan good? Nissan? I don't know, mate. Nissan on in F1. Uh-oh. Oh, what a miserable Sector 2. Woohoo! Bit wide indeed, mate. A bit wide, innit, blood? Russell .3? What is he up to? I'm losing half a second down that back straight, which I'm a bit concerned about. Gonna have to save overtake for a lap, it seems. Okay. I'm also gonna travel across Germany, Italy, and Britain this May so I can meet me.
Forecast suggests the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water.
That sounds pretty good. Cyrax is in Yorkshire. Oh no, he's getting closer. I don't know, to be honest, my grip was sort of better a couple laps ago. I don't know what you've done, but I feel different. Not really a fan of Merck. I mean, yeah, I'd still drive for them, though. I mean, I hate Arsenal Football Club with a burning passion, but if they gave me a £200,000 a week contract, I'm all over it. It's still a top team. What footy team do I support? The not so mighty anymore Hammers. That corner's so scary. Who would you choose for Red Bull 27 if Max leaves Red Bull and signs with Mercedes, Leclerc or Russell? Leclerc. I think Leclerc's a better driver, and I feel like he deserves a championship more than Russell. So if Red Bull are going to be good, or just not Ferrari basically, yeah, I'll chuck Leclerc in. Why am I not using the Ferrari? Because this is my team.
Where you're going to start aquaplaning with those tyres.
Can't exactly pick a different team.
Long before we switch to the full wet.
No, Mark, we're not going to the full wets this race, bud. I think we're going to hopefully stay on the Inters until the end. That would be our deal. That's if my tyres will actually even go that long. West Ham, indeed, mate, yeah. I'm gonna play. No! Stop going back relegation, please. I suck? That's fine, mate. I'm sorry you feel that way. Why does it sound like a V8? It's not exactly a V8, but it is different. I have an engine mod that makes it sound like a V10. That is so early on the brakes. Uh-oh.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Thank you, Mark. Remember my fantasy car? I do. I'm trying to integrate... Hang on. The Mercedes 2022 Zero Pod design. Ugh. I like it. Looks sick, it does, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got stuck on the curb of death. Oh, no. Kind of impressed by my driving at the minute. Like I always say, I'm useless in the wet. Maybe it's because of the setup changes I've made, I'm not too sure, but I seem to just be doing a lot better than normal. Quick tyre wear check. Rears are going a little bit, which is going to happen. But we've got 8 laps left. So... yeah. I don't know. Oh! I don't know, it's only on 20. By the end, they'll be around 40. That's fine with me. In fact, I can actually lower the diffs even more because I've got enough pace to just sort of outright win. No, don't want to be in first. That's not the right gear, laddie. And of course, you know, if I do come across the line without losing the lead, I will have got the perfect weekend. Like, literally the perfect you can get. I got sprint pole, I got the sprint win, I grand slammed the sprint, I know it isn't a thing, but still, led every lap, fastest lap. I got pole position by 1.3 seconds, and I'm on course to grand slam the Grand Prix, so pretty outrageous. Why have track lines? I seem good enough to not have them on. Well, you think that, but I'm not. Just think for a second, if I turn them off, I have no idea where to brake, turn, or exit. Why? Because I'm not looking at the track, I'm looking at the line. So when the line's gone, I ain't got a clue where I'm going. Also, I just choose to have them on, because I feel like it. Simple as, really. I just choose to. If you don't like it, then it's fine.
Right, we're no longer sure that these tyres are the right ones. It might be time to come in and change.
Oh! What for? Well, no. I've done that twice in a row now. I'm useless. I'm Hamilton. I am useless. Well, I'm confused. Wait, what? This ain't full wets and this ain't dry, so what are you on about, blood? I don't know. He's off his rocker, Mark is. Shocker. I don't mind. Then welcome. Bit of a sensitive topic, considering I've had death threats over it, but, you know, we're chilling. Just asking, absolutely, mate. I do know a couple tracks. I know Austria, Monza, and Qatar a little bit. I'm still half a second off myself, but it's there or thereabouts. Sorry about New Year's Day, I was in a really bad mood. So was I, mate. Believe me, I was in a much worse mood than you. Bleeding hell. That was a really, really tough day. That was awful.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
No shit, it's still raining. What do you mean? Oh. Death threats over track lines? Yep. Welcome to Instagram and TikTok. I'd rather them just call me a fat bastard and just go on with their day, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's pretty outrageous how it's just not moderated at all. That's why when someone asks about the track limits, like track lines, I seem a bit like, yeah. To do what I please, and I do. I will continue to do so as well. You know? Alright, seems like my rears have gone or something in the air has changed because I am now extremely slow as Russell is now within a second and Ayrton has got the gap down by half a second. Not sure what, but it's happened and now it's just a thing. Could definitely feel my rears going. Not bad, though. Regardless, like I said, because I've got track position, I think we'll be okay. I was assaulting you that day? Not really, no. Anyway. Sorry, don't you worry. Don't worry. It's a valid question. Considering I've played this game for like nearly half a decade, it's a valid question. So, yeah. All good? Please, I really want to win this. I mean, obviously I want to win it, but I want to get this Grand Slam as well. That'd be lovely. rears are falling off a little bit, but... Look at the car control! Probably unnecessary, but I'm doing it anyway, I don't care. There's an audio delay from the game, please fix. Oh, not that again. I thought I fixed that a while ago. Do you mind being a bit more elaborate? Is it like ahead or behind? Whoa! Now, let me hear it for myself. Hang on. There is a Diddy bit, yeah. Bradley, the fact that's the first thing you ask someone when you see someone is a bit... Right, hang on, let me do this. So it seems to be like... Oh, okay. Let me change something. Let me know if it's any better or worse. Okay. Let me know if it's better or worse, and then I'll know whether to change it one way or the other way. I had a problem for ages. There's like weird audio delay, and it sort of happens no matter what I do. But yeah, I could always be a bit more precise and get it. I'd rather it, you know, be 100% good. You are right though. I should lock in. We've got a race to win and a Grand Slam to achieve. They should have paired on lap 14 and put on new inters. I kind of agree, but at the same time, I feel like track position is just that important. I mean, Russell, even if he gets right up my arse, he ain't gonna pass me because I have ERS and track position. So I think I disagree. The tyres are good.
Okay, no issues.
It should be good.
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
That's better. Okay, cheers, mate. The delay is currently on minus 160 milliseconds, so it's actually... I don't know how it works, because I don't understand how it can be in the future, but yeah, I hope that made it a little bit better. It was either going to be more delayed or less delayed. Do you have a girlfriend? He did say that, which, whether I do or don't, it's a bit of a strange thing to ask someone as your first question. It's like, someone the other day, their first chat message was like, what is your relationship with your father? That's just a bit odd. Car Ranger sounds amazing. It is pretty good, isn't it? So yeah, just don't crash. Should be pretty good. And yeah, the Grand Slam is definitely on. Whee! I should get one of the new max cutouts. I probably should look to upgrade, yeah. I just couldn't find any. It was either that version of Max, who was like 18, or it was drivers in just like casual suits, and I thought that would be a bit weird. We have got 3 and a bit laps remaining. Ever played RuneScape? I haven't, no. I've heard of it. Don't know anything about it, though. Ugh. Imagine, like, Alonso or someone takes the fastest lap in the wet or something stupid. That'd be really annoying. Happy late New Year, Patrick. It is... Oh, it's only... Oh, I thought it was the 3rd of January today. Oh, there you go. Time passes slow when you spend all day sleeping. But yeah. I didn't really like New Year's, to be honest. I mean, up until New Year's, it's great. But all the way until about 3 a.m., there was just loads of fireworks. I could not get a kip at all.
Well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain.
Are we going to upgrade my sim? Probably not, no. I'm very, like, minimalistic, and plus I'm not that, like, can't exactly go and spend multiple hundreds of quid. Like, I make enough money to, like, pay bills, and that's about it. So, yeah, as long as it sort of works, then I'm quite happy with it. So, yeah, probably not. Unless I see there's a ginormous advantage, like you could see into the future or something, then maybe. But for now, no, I'm alright. Two laps remaining. I don't know what's happened in these last couple laps, but I've dunked some serious time on Senna's head. It's also very crucial that Oscar Piastri seems to be nowhere to be seen. Because he's second. He's on the exact same points as me in the championship. Oh, happy birthday, Clark's dog. You can see my dog behind me. Well, a picture of him at least. Fun fact, my dog's name is Max Verstappen, which sounds cringe, but it just sort of is. I didn't even name him, so there you go. If I could choose any car for my daily drive, what would I choose? I would choose a... Can't remember the exact name, but it's like a Jaguar Project 10. Can't remember the exact model name, but it's something along those, one of those. Or a Mini Cooper would be nice. Oh! Get some noise-cancelling headphones. They're very expensive. Actually, they might not be nowadays. I'll be honest, I've had this same set of headphones for about 4 years now. And they're just sort of the old reliable. When they break, I just get another set. But that could be something to look into, yeah. Some better headphones. Maybe wireless as well. So now I have this big dangling thing along me every, like, second of the day. Max is... Oh, I'll keep doing that. Max's engineer called his name is Max as well. That's pretty cool, that. You know, my puppy dog's full government name is Maximus Decimus Meridius Verstappen. Ah, that's his name. Alright, final lap of the race. Here we go. Will I get the Grand Slam? Or will something incredibly upsetting happen on the final lap? Almost happened there as I clot into turn 1's wall. But we're alright, and we're off. Honestly, considering my history in the wet, this has been unbelievable. Being able to pull a gap on third in a top car and stay ahead of first has been, like, very inspiring. And, of course, this will be the perfect F1 weekend. It quite literally can't get better than this. I got sprint pole with 3 purple sectors. I got the sprint win with fastest lap, and I led every lap. I got pole position in the normal qualifying with 3 purple sectors. And now, well, I've currently got the fastest lap. It's obviously not going to get beaten because we're in the wet. And so far, I have led every lap. There was that little bit where Piastri was ahead under the safety car, but he pitted before the line. So as I crossed the line, I was back in first. Therefore, I'm pretty sure not just by me, but by the rules, that counts. And I mean, saying I expected it is a bit wrong. I did expect to have a good result, but just not at this magnitude, you know? You did say I would Grand Slam, to be fair, and here we are. Russell tried his best. Probably got the raging ump because he's just been stuck behind me the entire time. 8.5 seconds on Senna's head. Do a bit of drift at the end. Go on! I like that a lot.
Congratulations, well done.
You need... I thought that was for a Grand Chelem. Is that not right? I thought Grand Chelem was P practice. Well, I did that as well. So I guess... yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that, but I did that anyway. But there you go. I got a week out of school earlier in the year, which means I got to go to school in the New Year's break. That is a crime against humanity, that one. It's a blessing I'm not in school anymore. I didn't mind it, but the whole like schedule, wake up at 7 in the morning, it was just a bit long.
The faces on our top 3.
And I didn't even use anything I learned from school yet. I got a degree in graphic design completely by myself. Decent. Can you... What? Get off. Oh, that was a good race, that. Arms. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Usually my arms are in crying agony after 2 races back-to-back, but yeah. What a crucial race that could be, by the way, because look at this. I got 33 points. Piastri, only 5. Oh, okay. That's quite good. So the standings after that Grand Prix is going to look like this. Badoo. Can we just appreciate the fact that before this race weekend, or after Silverstone, I was 5 points behind the Piastri. I am now 23 points ahead. And also, 29 for Lando, 32 for Russell. They're dropping further back. And Constructors as well, that's also another big weekend. We are now only 11 ahead of Ferrari. We were 1, now it's 11. 18 behind Mercedes and 52 behind McLaren. We've cut that gap down by quite a lot. Also, Hulkenberg scores another little soul point. 5 places gained. He loves a bit of the rain. That's good stuff from Hulkenberg. Good stuff. Oh, what a race. Flexibility worked out. It definitely did. Honestly, I'm surprised he got that high up. Wait, where did he finish in the race? I thought he scored points. Did he just not? I don't know. Load quicker. I've got lemonade on my glasses somehow. How have I managed that? That's quite incredible.
We've reached a major turning point for the team.
I don't care. Thank you. Right, we'll set everything up for the next race, but this is going to be where I leave you. I only do 2 races a stream due to exhaustion and burnout. But it seems to be a good compromise. I mean, I used to stream an hour a week and go like, yeah, that's enough. Now I stream 3 hours a day. So, yeah, good trend that. Still got no new upgrades in here, but that's fine. Okay. Another new upgrade for me. Weight reduction. We've fallen a little bit behind Red Bull Mercedes, but it's not too bad. Owner training. I don't know what any of this does, so I don't know. Just do it. I don't know. Just do it. And I want to see where Oscar finished. I didn't actually look. Wait, results. Oh, 9th. So yeah, the fact he got points, even though he was last. Was he last? I don't know. But yeah, flexibility working wonders for him there. Even Lando, who got pit priority, still only finished where? 4th. Decent. Also, he's got 2 wins this season. Piastri with 5 podiums. That was his first race not on the podium. So I've got 4 wins, and then only 4 points outside of that. Oscar's had 5 podiums in a row, but no wins. Lando's had 2 wins. Leclerc's not had a podium. Hamilton has. Antonelli's had a podium. Outrageous stuff. Am I still streaming? I am, but I'm just about to end off because I've done me 2 races. Time is it is currently 20 to 8. That's quite late, to be fair. I forgot I started later today. Yeah, that was an unfortunate loss, but it was my own fault, to be honest. The Qatar sprint, where I forgot to put my engine in, cost me. And then also the strategy in Abu Dhabi was useless, but yeah. Do you remember me from the Schumacher and Benetton series? I think I do. You was in hospital? Yes, I do remember that, yes. I'm finally home and I'm watching this whilst playing F1 25. Well done, mate. That is unbelievable. Good stuff. I'm happy to hear that. Why is Senna there? Why not? Red Bull wanted him, so they got his reboot card, and now he's here. Welcome. But yeah, that is unfortunately where I'm going to be leaving you lot. It's getting quite late. I've got some work to do, and like I said, I only do 3 races to stream anyway, so that's where I'll be ending anyway. But that was fantastic. Silverstone was a bit crap, as it always is, but Spa, I mean, it literally couldn't have been better. Sprint win, sprint Grand Slam, slams in one weekend is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's all from me today. Thank you for popping in. I'll see you lot hopefully tomorrow, maybe a bit earlier. That'd be nice. And we'll go again. So yeah, thank you all. I think someone said we got to 3.7k today, which is outrageous from you lot. The growth continues to just be stupid. And yeah, I'll see you lot tomorrow, maybe the day after. Thank you all. And goodbye. See